again. My name is Botanist Cool. Today I'm here with the Ace Attorney expert herself,
Katie.
and we will be talking all about Ace Attorney and specifically Ace Attorney investigations. Our thoughts, our feelings on the matter. We're going to be going through a lot of the stuff in the background that's like the achievements, the gallery, the artwork that comes with. Maybe take a look at some of the listens to the OSTs again, because like I definitely want to listen to Eustace's OSTs again, because like obviously he had his triumphant, he had his moment where his OST changed. I want to see like what about it remained the same, what about it remained similar, what the leitmotif in his thing was, and potentially compared to like Excelsius's, because like I want to see, how like I think we talked about this before. In the Ace Attorney investigations, or in the Great Ace Attorney, Kazuma or Kazuha?
I think it's Kazuma.
Kazuma Asogi. He obviously has his and he has a great, beautiful leitmotif of his song, right? And I love it. It's very triumphant. It's very like defendery. It feels very heroic. And then you have the Baroque Van Zeeks, just like da 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 da. It's beautiful. Then you have the Professors, which is like this really dark, mellow sound. And when you fight Kazuma in the court at the end, his theme is a mixture of all three, right? And it is a beautiful mixture of all three, because you can hear that there's the influence of course, the Professor, his father. There's the influence of Baroque Van Zeeks, who then made him like his fucking like protege at that point. And then, or not protege, more so like, I guess protege would be the right word, but like, it was still like kind of like a little secretary at that point, right? Or just taking the notes.
He was his assistant. Yeah.
His assistant, yeah. He was a Baroque Van Zeek's weird little girl that like all the prosecutors get, you know what I'm saying, and all the defense attorneys get. And then and I'm kind of curious to see like what Eustace Winter's music is, because like those are actually songs I listen to when I work out. I kid you not. The fucking Kazuma songs are really fucking good. And they're really good for my, like, jogging, actually. They are just the right speed for, like, what I like to jog at. But it's also, like, music tells a lot of tales. And it's like, I want to see that, too. And then, of course, we got to talk about shit like what was good about the game, what we liked about the game, what we didn't like about the game, and all that kind of stuff. So, as the Ace Attorney expert herself, Katie, where do you want to start when talking about everything about Ace Attorney investigations? And
So, I have the official timeline up here.
okay.
So, as a reminder, like the first game happens a little bit out of order, but basically, Edgeworth Turnabout Airlines starts on March 12th, 2019.
God, 2019.
Yeah. And then, the last case, where Fifi Lagarde is on trial and we look into the murder of the president. That happens on April 6th, and then Miles is reinstated as a prosecutor on April 8th. So it's less than a month that all of Ace Attorney investigations happens.
This man went through so much shit in a month.
It's Edgeworth's crazy month. It's Ace Attorney investigations.
Holy shit.
And then, of course, on a couple days later, April 13th, is when Magnifique Grimeri dies.
Okay.
And the trial of Phoenix Wright is April 19th.
So that's like literally like 2 weeks later, he fucking loses his badge.
Yeah.
Damn, they both had a rough April that year. Holy shit.
I mean, Edgeworth's March too, but like, yeah. I mean, yeah. That March also not. Well, let's see. It was February that Misty Fate was murdered. So like.
Wait. This is also like the month before the month before Mist was like Wait. So Ace Attorney 3.
Oh, here's what happens, right? Is the trial of Iris for the murder of Misty Faye happens February 9th through 10th. And then Miles goes on a 1-month trip overseas. March 12th is when he returns from his 1-month trip overseas, and things just go nuts for him.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of shit also, that's a lot of shit that happens, and like, oh my god, I did not realize just how short. Like, when did Phoenix take over the Faye and Lawco?
So like, I think that's like 3 years ago, because like each mainline Ace Attorney game for the trilogy is like 1 year apart.
Okay.
So like, let's see.
I was like, wait, don't tell me Phoenix only had his like fucking law like badge like 6 months before getting rid of it, you know?
So apparently the first turnabout, attorney malpractice and no wait, hold on. Let's see, Larry Butts.
He's not in the next games, is he?
See, apparently the anime and the video game have 2 different dates for this. I couldn't tell you why.
Well, let's go with video game. We'll ignore anime canon.
So according to video game, it was August 3rd, 2016.
So yeah, so Phoenix Wright has been practicing law for 3 years before he gets fucking got.
Yeah, basically.
Damn. All right. And it's wild that we solved the reason why Ace Attorney happens in this game. Carmelo Gusto.
See, yeah, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is like critical Edgeworth material.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't played, like, so often you'll go into a fanfic and you'll just get just a completely wrong Edgeworth. You'll get trope Edgeworth, where it's just like, I need my seme or whatever it is.
I do not know those words, but I will promise you, I understand what you're getting at in like the fucking vibes.
I'm sure you've heard of Ook or whatever.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
It's the other one.
Okay. I do not know what Ook means though.
Basically, you have your small little twink boy and your big Dorito chip.
Okay, yep, I got it. Okay, I remember this fucking picture now. I know exactly what picture this is.
Yeah, so they'll be like, oh yes, Edgeworth is like the stoic. It's like, no, you don't understand.
So
Edgeworth's a fucking nerd.
Yeah. So I got a question, like a legitimate question. Would you think that, like, let's say theoretically Ace Attorney Investigations never came out, the travesty that world would be, right? Would you say that there's enough characterization of Edgeworth? Because like we get a little bit of his inner monologue in 3 to like get your interpretation. The interpretation we'll talk about later today. Do you think there's enough outside in the first just trilogy of him being this giant nerd to like really nail down a character?
Absolutely, I think there is. It's just that Ace Attorney Investigations really gets into it, especially the second one. It really challenges Edgeworth on where he is. But like it helps emphasize like what sort of person Edgeworth is and what he's willing to do.
Yeah.
Ironically, Edgeworth gets way more development than Phoenix. We don't know jack shit about Phoenix's past outside of like Dahlia.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. Yeah, like he had too normal of a life. He assumingly had 2 parents, a house. He grew up in a house.
We don't even know is the crazy thing. We never hear hide nor tail, or what's the phrase?
Hide nor hair.
Hide nor hair of anything about Phoenix's life outside of
law.
He met Edgeworth and Larry in elementary school. His elementary school teacher was completely fucked up with that
Yeah,
class trial.
putting fucking kids on trials fucked up, man.
Like, oh, you stole lunch money? I'm gonna teach you a thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely unhinged behavior. Only more insane teacher I've ever seen is a teacher from Madoka Magica. Let's see what next. Yeah, but so we know that, and then there's a blank question mark for many years, where presumably he was just very normal. I mean, obviously, like, he was annoying, as we see in during his first meeting with Mia Fey.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely insufferable behavior.
Yes. Yeah. He
that also
fucking
kind of
ate a poison bottle. Yeah. Annoying is like a very generous word for that, honestly.
Like, absolutely unhinged behavior from Phoenix Wright. So, like, we just don't know. Like, Phoenix will die for anyone at any given moment.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Does alright?
Yeah.
I know.
So like he's there, but basically he's baby mode.
Yeah.
And then like that whole thing traumatizes him, and plus he goes to study law under Mia, and then he comes out normal.
Then he comes out normal.
Ish.
As normal as Phoenix Wright can.
He winds up being the straight man whenever Apollo isn't around. Let's put it like that. Apollo, like, don't get it twisted. Most people headcanon Apollo as gay, but in terms of comedy routine, Apollo is straight man most of the time, pretty much always in any given situation.
Damn.
So that's when Phoenix gets a little silly with it. But if Apollo's not around, then Phoenix is by default the straight man. And
so if like Athena, he's the straight man.
Pretty much. He and Athena kind of match energy.
Okay, that's beautiful.
a little. Well, it's complicated. 'Cause basically, we'll get into it when we start playing. But
sure.
I like Athena because I like the idea of Phoenix growing into a mentor role.
Yeah.
He kind of fucked up his mentor role
with Apollo. Yeah, he did. He flubbed it pretty hard. He was just kind of like, yeah, bud, here's some cryptic clues. You go, you do you, bud.
But with Athena, it's kind of like, I don't know. Like I said, there's kind of a mirroring to me of like Mia Fey to Phoenix to Athena. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, you know, sort of like just something in like the gender swapping of it, and like the passing down of like how, I don't know, it feels correct. Which is why it's like, as much as I think that Athena winds up kind of crowding the narrative, I don't want her to go away because I like her so much, and I think that like she's needed for the reversal they try and pull with Phoenix and AA5, spoilers, where they're just kind of like, no, he's on, you know, his antidepressant meds now, and he's fine. He's back to normal again. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, no, hard reverse. People didn't like that in AA5 before. And it's like, and again, like, we'll get into it, where it's like basically like, oh, AAI2, and now we're going into AA5, which is like, not bad. Yeah. But I would argue, like, debatably, like, if you were to rank them, the worst of them. Yeah. And that's not to say it doesn't do anything interesting, or it doesn't have any interesting...
It's just the weaker of the set.
Yes, I would say it's the weaker of the set. Because it has, like, elements of other things. Surprisingly, it has, like, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 elements.
Oh, wow.
Just like little references here and there, but doesn't like build on anything. Like it kind of does. It does. I will say it does try to build on one thing.
God damn it, Jingfa's coming back again. Fuck.
It does get into one thing that is interesting, but like it's not like, I don't know, like again, coming off the heels of Ace Attorney Investigations 2, where every single case is connected, it just kind of hits bad after that, because it's like these cases, it's not that they like, it's not that you can't find a thematic through line, but it's not as strong at all.
Okay, fair
and
enough.
It feels like, you know, compared to what AI 2 did, things are more disjointed, and it feels like it's hard to explain, because like, for example, with Ace Attorney 1, for example, right? We don't spend like a ton of time getting to know Edgeworth, but his the development of that and like sort of the mystery of like him and Phoenix kind of like grows throughout a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's something kind of similar in 5, but it just doesn't. There's something there that like just didn't click for me, and who knows, maybe on a replay it might click more.
Yeah.
But probably not. Yeah, there's that, and like it feels like there's too much it's trying to do, so it doesn't really focus. Like, I don't want to like talk it down too bad, because again, it's not an unplayable game. It's not a game without any interesting or cool moments. It's
just the weakest of the Ace Attorney games.
There are some moments that in that game that like genuinely had me like laughing. Like,
It's just the weakest of the Ace Attorney games. That's A-okay.
Exactly. It's very funny that we'll be going from, in my opinion, one of the stronger ones to one of the weaker ones.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. So the original question. Sorry, because I know this will happen a lot probably today. Do you think that
what was the original question?
Without the investigation games, do you think that people would still be able to get this level of complete character depth for Edgeworth?
I think so. In that, like this game, like this is not anything that like fundamentally changes Edgeworth, really. It sort of solidifies his path in life, which he kind of does seem pretty set on by the end of
the third one
2, but he does dabble a little bit into defense attorneying again in 3, like despite his very sort of set.
Right, we did have to do a whole thing. The bridge.
The bridge. Like he does like Edgeworth does dabble in defense attorneying. And so I think Ace Attorney Investigations 2 diving into that is incredible work for exploring Edgeworth's character. That being said, Edgeworth's character, again, he's not fundamentally changed in any sort of way. He's expanded upon, you sort of understand on a deeper level where he's at, but it's not like he actually becomes a defense attorney, or it's not like he has any. He has a revelation, but kind of.
You cut off. Sorry, you said he had a revelation, but
I was saying like he has a revelation, right? That like, okay, I want to help people as a prosecutor because there are some things I can do with my power and position as a prosecutor that I would not be able to accomplish as a defense attorney.
For sure.
And this is the path I have chosen for myself. Like he does have that revelation, but again, like he is fundamentally kind of unmoved from where we see him in the mainline series.
Yeah.
So I don't think that, like, you know, if you only played mainline series, you'd be unable to understand the character of Miles Edgeworth. He's pretty consistent, and throughout everything.
Okay.
That being said, I do think that if you really want a really strong understanding of Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is a necessity.
Yeah. That makes that makes sense. That makes complete sense. It's just, well, because like when I've played, when we've been playing Ace Attorney and Ace Attorney, the main games and now the investigations and stuff. Miles Edgeworth as a character who I've thoroughly enjoyed voicing, and reading up and understanding as a character for as long as I have. The only change in Ace Attorney Investigations is that we get to see the inside of his thoughts. Otherwise, I don't think, like, even every once in a while we see him bumbling around and like getting absolutely like rocked for a second because of the logic. He doesn't have all the clues for the logic yet. But like, I don't think in his external ways, I don't think he changes. I really appreciate that internal thought of just how he goes through things, how he understands things, and it really does provide that context for how everything on the outside works, how everything that we face him in 1, 2, and 3 kind of works as just like an immediate prevalent force instead of just like as a character, more like yeah, he's right here right now. Here's how he acts, here's how his brain works, and here's how he goes through his things, you know.
One of my favorite things in Ace Attorney is that Ace Attorney is of the strong narrative belief that the second you enter someone's head, you see what a fucking nerd they are. No one is like snooty inside their head.
No.
Everyone's a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Which is probably correct. That's probably how life works.
To some degree or another, right? Like, everyone's thinking of it is, in my opinion, that everyone has like a fandom of theirs in their head at all times. Just because you're part of the like Packers fandom or the Jesus fandom or the Madoka Magica fandom, you still have a fandom in your head at all times. You're still writing your OCs, your AUs, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even mean that. I just mean like absolute dork getting flustered. Like, it's very funny because like I'm trying to see how to phrase this. Phoenix from an outside perspective is kind of terrifying.
Yes.
Because you'll just be watching this man and then he'll just get a look on his face and you just know, you're like, oh god, here comes some bullshit.
I think we mentioned that in 4 once or twice. They're like, wow, Phoenix actually seems very competent and terrifying at this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And, like, obviously he's written kind of different in 4.
Yes.
But even, like, his normal dorky self, just on an outside perspective, I don't want to say too much. Like, but...
It's intimidating. This is literally just a man...
It's a little bit, like... Imagine, like, you're just like, alright, yes, I've logicked everything, and this guy just gets, like, a look like he's been electrocuted, and you're like, what bullshit is about to happen?
Yeah. Sometimes, literally, he's been electrocuted, and that's how he got his information.
But just, like, you know, his over-the-top reaction, you're just like, alright. Throw it all out the window, gang, we're about to go somewhere nuts.
That parrot is fucking coming to town.
Yeah, I mean, like, we've talked about how, like, Von Karma was taken down because of Phoenix Wright just being, like, absolutely bullshit.
Yeah.
Absolute insanity.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Long story short, Ace Attorney Investigations doesn't fundamentally change Miles, but Ace Attorney Investigations 2 in particular is just so good you have to play it. Yeah,
fair enough. Alright.
It's like...
Go on.
It's so interesting what they do in it, because, like I said, like I said it at the beginning of this, where it's like in 2, everything's is specifically a challenge to Edgeworth's character, saying, "Okay, Edgeworth, where are you?
Yeah.
And what can you do?" Like, it's so good.
It is.
We have 70% accolades.
Yeah. It is so good. Yeah.
Let's hear accolades.
Yeah, let's go to the accolades real quick. I wanted to come to this. So we got a lot of them. So this accolade is for being awarded all of the accolades. Yep, did not get that. For completing episode 1, complete episode 2, whatever. That fucking picture. Every goddamn time.
I have a wonderful pin now of Phoenix and Edgeworth running from the Blue Badger.
Oh my god. Who's this guy again? Is that Kay Faraday's dad?
What the hell is story mode? Is that like, I don't want to think. I don't want to think.
Yeah, probably just, it's probably like a cinematic mode equivalent, you know?
That's crazy. Just watch the anime.
I mean, the anime's not all the way up to AAI yet, though, so... alright, so there, I think that's Kay Faraday's dad.
That is.
Okay, and then there's Ablaze. So these are just all the, the fucking dog, yeah.
Oh.
These are all the, chapter ones. Then we have unlocking everything in the gallery.
Okay.
Doing things my way for successfully making a connection during this logic. Okay, yeah, whatever. Successfully presenting a correct evidence. Oh, come on. Don't patronize me, game. Don't patronize me, game. Okay, that's fair. Right over here. We're going to see a familiar face in the distance from the bridge in front of the main gate after finding Lance Amano in AIME episode 3. Right over here, right over there.
Epic.
For examining all 3 benches, the prosecutor's bench. This is the one that you really wanted me to get. A winner's education. Like father, like son, for examining the teapots, both Miles and Gregory. And then, how could you, sir, for saying the worst thing? Yeah, I remember that. That was.
What ones didn't we get?
All right, the ones we didn't get include for looking for the true nature of ladders and step ladders.
Makes sense.
For listening to Gumshoe talk in the hallway about where he thinks Jim came from. Who the fuck's Jim?
That was like the culprit in the first case that we play. That sportsman. Okay. I think.
For examining Idra's seat while investigating with Gumshoe in AIME episode 2. Okay. Having met the creator of the Blue Badger in front of the Gatewaterland main gate. I thought Gumshoe submitted the Blue Badger to the police department, didn't he? What about the police chief?
I think he did, but or something. I think he did, but maybe it was something else. I don't know.
All right. For presenting Kay's. Oh, I should have done that. Damn. All right. For examining both the sword and shield and the Primo Dos statue. I don't remember what the Primo Dos statue is. Hey there, Kos. How you doing today? I don't remember what it is. I'll have to go back on. Take a look at it. Found fond memories detective for examining the signpost on the left-hand side of the spectator area. God damn, such a specific thing. What the fuck? For listening to Emma Sky talk about this in the story room about how her studies abroad are going. Oh, I didn't talk to her that much, did I? Glad to hear that, Coast. We're doing a little bit of a retrospective on Ace Attorney Investigations. Seeing what we liked, what we didn't like, and talking about things and all that stuff. Let's start with AI1. Just see what's up here. Who is this fucker again?
I think that's Jim.
That's Jim?
I think so. I mean, he has the sports medal and everything, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, okay. I don't remember his voice. I'm not gonna pretend to even remember it. All I know is that he looks
got
like an
caught for
asshole.
murder immediately. So like, you know, it was tutorial murder case.
Got you. Right. They were coming into like Edgeworth's office to get some shit. I vaguely remember this now. Oh yeah, Maggie Bird was there. I don't remember that, that's for sure. Oh, the key! God, the things I'm starting to remember now. Not well, mind you. The fucking plane. Okay, yep.
Yeah. Edgeworth is like, I can use an elevator. No.
I remember... What was her name? Alright, this is gonna... Alright, I know this is gonna paint me in a bad light, but I remember that girl who just did not have a right-fitting uniform the entire fucking time.
I think her name was Cammy Neal.
Right, because she's always tired and drinking tea, right?
Really sleepy.
Very sleepy, yeah. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, the fucking... Yeah, the goddamn... We had a lot of, like... We had to trace the fucking thing, going to the side here, then coming back, the wine. Oh... I think, oh, if I recall correctly, there's some characters in this one that really pissed me off. It was that one collector guy who I just fucking hated. He reminded me of the guy from like, ah, yes, I sell you bombs for rupees or whatever it is from fucking Legend of Zelda.
Yes. I know exactly who you mean.
Yeah. Go you. Oh my lord. Yeah, there he is. There's the rupee guy. License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. God damn, I never noticed that there's a James Bond reference over here. That's pretty funny, actually. Passport of Borginia. Right, because it was Borginia, and then it was... What else? It was Borginia and...
Zhengfa?
No, Zhengfa was Zhengfa the other one?
Yeah. Well, that's where, Lang is from.
But where's Alba from? It's Borginia and what?
I think it's only Borginia and Zhengfa. I can't think of any other one.
Okay, I thought there was like the nation split up into two or whatever.
Oh, right.
And that's why like Alba was on one, and when we had that one guy like Paleo whatever.
Was it Borginia and Zhengfa? Were those what the I don't know.
I don't remember.
That might be what the two are. I don't
I remember Borginia now, because I'm pretty sure that's where like Paleo was. So like I thought Paleo was gonna be a bad guy for a long time. But no, it was Alba. Oh, that fucking thing. That thing followed us from the fucking AI to like AI 2 all into the last case, basically. There she is. There's Cammy Meal.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is that? Oh right, this is. I'm like, is that Dracula? No, this is the haunted house. That's right.
It sure does look like Van Zeek's.
It kind of does. Oh yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. Here we go.
It's so good. It's so legitimately good. It's like, ah, yes, look at that guy. Oh, what's happened here? Oh no, it's just so fucking good.
The stupid music that played too.
I don't remember it. Oh my
It was
Lord.
like some dramatic shit where it's like the I was like, yes, Bash.
I don't remember this guy. Was he like the butler or some shit?
No, he was like related to that one person. That's the horse necklace was.
Oh, the guy that the girl that the guy was getting engaged to?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember if he was like, oh, I can zoom in. Oh shit, okay. I was like, he's like the Amano butler, right?
Zoom into the proto badger.
Wait, where's the proto badger?
Go back.
Oh. Just that's the new here. If you guys, there you go. You guys need the perfect screenshot. You know? Oh, you still have us there. Well, yeah, us here is the perfect screenshot. That's one hell of a screenshot. I love it. Okay. Right, there's like the bad badger. I'm trying to remember now. This whole thing was finding. This is where we met Kay Faraday at first, isn't it? Because she came to hang out with us when we were like locked down on the bottom floor or whatever, right? In the basement.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Yeah. This is how we started with Kay. Yeah. Okay. So that's God. Kay is a character.
Correct.
She is one hell of a character. I like her a lot. I feel that she does fit that role of the weird girl that helps out in the Ace Attorney games so fucking well because, like, she has a MacGuffin every once in a while in terms of Little Thief, and I think that is appropriate. Like, Maya had the MacGuffin with spirit channeling and the Magatama. Same thing with Pearl, and you know, Emma Sky has the MacGuffin when she's with us of science. I think she feels like the role really nice. And not only that, I think she's such a fun character. I legitimately love her character. She is very silly at most times, which I really appreciate. It adds a whole new, like, it adds a dynamic I think that Edgeworth needs to some degree, because Edgeworth can be like so hyper serious, and the comedy of Gumshoe could only go so far, because there's like a dynamic level of like, oh, like Edgeworth's Gumshoe's boss, and Gumshoe kind of worships Edgeworth. Gumshoe cannot challenge Edgeworth, but the Yatagarasu sure as fuck can, you know?
Yeah. Like she also has like a good excuse to get herself into situations, because that's what she wants to be, is someone who investigates shit and gets up to shit.
Yeah.
So like she has like good plot driving momentum.
Mm-hmm. And I think she drives Edgeworth's character a lot. I like it a lot. Or she provides a lot of stuff for Edgeworth to bounce off of. Maybe not like per se developmentally, but like as just a character, he's more interesting in the story and more fun to deal with in the story because of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like her a lot. She was a great addition. Right, that was the Amano's kid.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but she was such a sweetheart.
Something Pops.
Lollipops. That was the thing. It was like
Lori Pops or something.
Lori Pops, yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, this fucking thing, right. Oh, this is when Kay Faraday's dad died. And it starts Kay Faraday's fucking vigilante arc and story.
Yeah.
Ah. The whole Yatagarasu and needing like 3 people there. Oh, I thought he. Oh, yeah, okay. You probably saw him to stand for like a second.
Yeah, flashbacks.
Yeah. Right, because these.
Still love you.
Yeah, these 3 made up the original Yatagarasu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, you was, you know,
a double agent. Did we ever get a like closure for that?
No.
Like, yeah, because like
she got arrested and like Lang struck out on his own. That's kind of how that developed. We don't see her again, no. Which is like, again, like this is what I talk about with like I find like AF5 disappointing sometimes, because it's like you had like we never hear from Kristoff or Castillo U ever again.
Yeah. I remember the whole mole thing, or like this whatever, like being such a big thing. and then just like nothing. I like
Like, don't get it twisted. It was awesome.
no. It was great. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. It was just like, I thought I'm a like it was great. I'm just still kind of like, yeah, wait, we got that's a hanging thread they never fucking addressed. It's like, who is Callisto working for? Cause like, wasn't it implied she worked for like someone big?
I mean, she worked for the smuggling ring, which was like Alba.
Wouldn't that also be Excelsius?
I'm trying to think of like whether like how directly Excelsius was tied to, I forget the exact like connection there, but a little bit, yeah. I mean, I think Quercus was like more the ringleader. I think I don't think Excelsius was explicitly the smuggling ring. I think he's like sold evidence on the black market or whatever, for including evidence from the smuggling ring. I don't know if he was directly a part of the smuggling ring. I don't remember.
So the smuggling ring and the auctioneering that was going on were not directly connected, except for like the fact that they like were in this specific situation, but like, they weren't like consistently connected.
Well, I'm not sure because like Francisco was like looking into it, so I forget if they were directly connected or if it was a more tenuous connection.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly don't remember.
No, that's fair.
So like the answer is maybe.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
But like it might be because like Excelsius had a lot of like influence in Sandleford because of the false president, so it might be all related.
Yeah.
But it might also be a little tenuous there. I don't remember if that's a true statement or not.
So that's
it
more
might be
of
all
an
related.
inference potentially, not per se like
I need to like double check what Francisco says explicitly.
Okay, yeah.
Because they do bring up, I think, the smuggling ring at some point during the investigation. So I'd need to double check what she says. So it may or may not be part of the same thing.
Yeah, cause I do vaguely remember, like, because I thought that the smuggling ring, because of all the evidence that we found in, like, the fucking statue and shit, I thought they were directly connected to Excelsius, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they might be connected, but I don't know, like, how
to what extent?
Strong. Yeah.
Okay, that's something to look for in the future, then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh god, no! Not into the cravat! Oh, that's cute. Even with the burst of blue, that's cute. Alright, so Callisto kills. Yep. Damn,
She's
right, I
so
forgot about that.
She's so hot.
Yeah. We talked about it a few times when it came to like color theory and the outfits that everyone had. There's always a lot of reds and blues, obviously. I'm looking at her outfit now. Obviously, there's like the red, blue, white, and purple. Which, like, I remember talking about Eustace. Like, I was like, oh, he has the blue underneath and then the red on his shoulders. It doesn't feel like he's ever gonna fucking like. He feels like he'll shake it off the shoulders once they become like a defense attorney or some shit like that. Is what I said. Like, I wonder like what you could say about her outfit that, like obviously like if you take it like how I was thinking, like she's got a jacket on that's like the blue jacket of the defense attorney. That you usually see like the defense is in blue to some degree or another, right? Not all the time. Like Grossman was, or Grossberg, whatever his fucking name was in.
Mia didn't wear blue either.
She didn't?
She wore browns and mostly.
Okay, and I was gonna say Grossberg also wore browns
blacks,
too. Yeah.
Yellows.
Oh, and Apollo wears red too, huh? You know, maybe it's just because I'm so used to seeing Phoenix up there. But like, I don't know. I see a lot of blues for the defense, typically speaking. Then Gregory also wore browns. Maybe I'm just overthinking
Mia
it.
wears black. yellow, brown.
Yeah.
Like those are kind of her colors.
I'm just overthinking it then, probably.
She has a purple Magatama.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do. I tend to overthink.
Well, I mean, like, they do tend to be a lot cooler colors, like, you know, like, again, like, Kristoff has the more, like, cooler purple, like, lavender purple, and then, Gavin has the redder magenta.
Yeah.
Flavor. Yeah.
God, that fucking outfit. Holy shit. Gaudy as shit.
Super.
God, yeah, fuck. I remember seeing this is the background for God knows how long. That fucking hotel case was a pain. The fucking case was a pain in the ass. I was just like, why did she have to appear like 2 times in a fucking row? We could have just dealt for that one time. No, they had to throw her at us twice. Windy old bag.
For the comedy.
Oh. But yeah. I know he's important. I don't remember what his name was.
I don't remember either.
But he was part of that smuggling because he was bringing in shit from Virginia, like the ink and what have you. The mask too. That got right. He wanted to be fucking Santa Claus and shit like that. And there's Alba, the bastard himself. Who does look like a... It took me so long to realize that Quercus alba is just a fucking white oak. I think you mentioned it to me, like, yeah, you didn't know that his name's just literally white oak, and it's like, oh my god, it fucking is.
I don't think I knew the name because the name didn't mean anything to me, but like he there's like a plant in his office that
is literally
exactly
just
like
him. Yeah. It took me so long to realize, like, I knew Alba was white. I just not recognize Quercus as the genus name. That's really funny to me. Yeah. Oh yeah, Quercus alba and Paleo, whatever the fuck his name is. Alabast. It's Alabast and Virginia.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Because they had separated as a nation, and they came, and then they were like gonna like try talking to coming back together or whatever it was. Yeah. Oh, he has the other Garasu thing there. Yeah, the Garasu. Oh fuck yeah! When she fucking got ready to get K, dude, that moment was tense as shit.
It's so she was so interesting in that moment because in the end she did give, like, she did let us take the evidence. Like, Kay almost gave back the evidence.
Yeah.
The hair chops or hair sticks, quote unquote.
Yeah. And
she was like, nah, you keep them. So like, I just love when Ace Attorney characters are complicated and they're not like extremely simple, because like she had to have known, because she like hid them on, like she had them on her for a reason. She knew what the fuck they were.
Yeah.
And I think it's because like she did have a weird connection with Kay and Lang, like despite her everything. So something's up there.
Yeah, in the funniest way, like Kay's kind of like, in the weirdest way, Kay's like a descendant in a way, as the second Yatagarasu, you know?
Yeah, like it's almost like it's hard to say because like it's hard to know like whether you're reading too much into it or not, but it seems like she did enjoy her time as the Yatagarasu as a double agent. So like the same way that she probably enjoyed her time being Lang's assistant.
Yeah.
So like there's something there, and it's so sad we don't get any more of it because I would love to dig into it.
It'll be in Ace Attorney Investigations 3. It'll happen 2 days after Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Well, you know, Ace Attorney Investigations 3 would be Phoenix and a disbarred Phoenix tagging along with Edgeworth abroad, and
Calliste's escaped.
Hashtag spoilers. They would run into Athena.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it's it's a minor spoiler, but that they met Athena abroad when Phoenix was tagging along with Edgeworth.
Fair enough.
I believe is how they met. And Phoenix was like, yeah, if you are interested in law someday, come on over. And she's like, okay, I will. and then she does, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Fucking Lang apprehended her and Bad's there too. Bad shot Lang. Or no, he was trying to shoot Callisto, wasn't he?
He was about to shoot Callisto, but Lang jumped in to disarm Callisto. So...
And a week later, he's going around a fresh gunshot wound in his leg, walking up and down stairs of a big fucking building, running after monsters and shit, and a little kid. Oh my god, this dude is fucking tough.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit, you don't just... that went through him. That went fucking through his leg. What the fuck?
And again, like, this is, like, crazy, too, because, like, again, he's jumping in and, like, yeah, he's apprehending her, but in a strange way, like, he also defended her in a strange way. Like, it's complicated.
He saved her life, but he is getting justice.
Yeah, so, like, again, like, the whole dynamic there is crazy, and it's unfortunate that that case takes 5,000 hours to get to that point.
Oh my god, yeah. I think that was... So, I think when it came to Ace Attorney Investigations 1, it was very noticeable how frustrated I was getting with that last case.
Yeah, because I think I warned you. I was like...
You did.
FYI, this case is a long-ass case. Like, if you... Like... my friend, when I first played Ace Attorney, she was like, by the way, Rise of the Ashes, that's a long case. You're gonna think you're done. You're not gonna be. Yeah. That one's, like, this one's, I'm pretty sure, much longer. Like, and I'm not gonna count, like, any cases that are, like, split into two pieces, separate cases.
There's one in the Great Ace Attorney, I think.
Yeah, the Great Ace Attorney splits their final case into two cases, and again, that like, if you were to count that as one case, like, it's too long. It's too long.
Yeah.
You needed to make it less long. You could have cut it down, I believe, and, like, it would have been awesome. Like, you could have done it. I believe you could have.
Yeah, like, but the whole interrogation with Quercus Alba, I don't fucking remember it much. I know it existed because I have a fucking clip of it or something. So I remember him getting buff as shit for like a second, but like...
Oh yeah.
But like, I remember the Quercus Alba parts, even though he was the big bad, being relatively, like, fucking boring. And it was like... so long and so frustrating.
From what I remember, most of it was just like, I have diplomatic immunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, like, isn't a bad concept to mess with, but I do remember it being boring. And I think a lot of people do.
But Callisto U and Bad and the Yatagarasu, that was pretty interesting. Like, I think those are the parts that made that case less horrible for me, because that case was really rough on me. I do remember just absolutely hating it.
It has a very interesting end.
Yeah.
With the, like, unfortunately you were spoiled that what was it? I forget what her cover name was, like Shenha or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because I looked at pictures of, because I wanted to also hide Chip.
Yeah, you're like, let me look at Castillo U for some reason, I forget why, and then you just spoiled yourself.
The reason why, hilariously enough, and yes, Chip, we are talking about Quercus Alba, and aka Pinocchio. The reason why was because I was looking at, I was looking at Shenha and one of her animations, and I think to myself, wow, this looks like Callisto U. Wait a second, hold on, let me get like a side-by-side picture of them, because I want to see how similar they look. And then I looked up Callisto U, and it's like, wait, it's showing me Shenna. I fucking
Yeah.
called it, but at the same time, kind of fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because, like, I had been saving her obnoxious laugh. Like, I purposely gave her this obnoxious voice with this laugh so that it'd be really distinctive when she finally broke through.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that voice. It was great, but like, yeah, I remember just thinking to myself, yeah, these guys look similar. Hold on, I want to get a side by side of their pictures, and then it's just like shit. And then I think ever since then, I was like, hey, Katie, can you give me a picture of this person real quick? It's just like a look at it, so, instead of going for it myself.
Yeah. So I just want and I couldn't do it good. I just wanted to give her the nanny laugh because I was like, okay, because like her whole thing is that she's supposed to have a really obnoxious laugh. So I'm like, okay, what's the most obnoxious laugh I know? I've got it.
Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher's laugh. It's like that's, and I don't think I quite pulled it off, but I tried.
You did great. You did great. Fucking right. Yeah, he got like stabbed by scissors or some shit. I don't fucking remember. Again, he was my least favorite part of this thing. Honestly, I hated him.
Yeah, because again, it's like a concept. This, me, my wife, and my waterlogged son.
Oh, but yeah, go on. You were saying the concept of diplomatic immunity. I think you were going about.
Yeah, like diplomatic immunity. Again, not a terrible thing to like engage with, since Ace Attorney often is at its strongest when it's
engaging some kind of politics.
It actually has something to say.
Yeah. About
the legal system.
Yeah.
Which again, AA5 and AA6, they kind of deal with metaphorical issues with the legal system.
I know like, AA4 like really hit hard on like the jury system for like Japan and shit. Like that was a direct thing.
Yeah, because that's something I think Japan was like into, and also Shu Takumi, has a lot of interest in that. But like AA5 and AA6 kind of get into things where it's like we're not quite critiquing law right now. We're critiquing problems with the law that like don't actually exist.
Yeah.
Or like they do, but like it's kind of like it's instead of like narrowing in on like this type of law can be abused this way and this is like, and now we've got to figure out how to counter it. It's sort of just like, did you know corruption bad?
Oh my god. I know.
I mean, it's not quite that simple, but you know what I mean. Like it feels more like that. It's like I tend to give AA6 more of a pass because I'm not immune to fan service, and AA6 has a ton of fan service.
Yeah.
But I will say, AA6's hashtag spoilers. AA6's DLC case, it does do something that I find genuinely interesting. I think it could have gotten into it and a couple other things more.
Yeah.
But it does do a twist that genuinely surprised me and I thought was really neat. So.
See, I also agree with your original point, where it's just like, when something narrows down and makes commentary on something else, that's when you have a good fucking story. That's when you have I won't say every story that narrows down and hits a topic specifically is a good story, but I will say it has I think it has greater potential for more meaning in that story, if that makes sense. So like, I think a good point that has been made to me, because I'm not a fan of this series per se, because I've never interacted with it in sincerity, but like,
I think you can say you're a fan now.
No. I was going off to talk about something else real quick. Let me rephrase.
Sorry.
To talk about the point where it's like, when people miss the point about not writing about writing about something, but not writing about like having a thing where it's like, so like, hold on. the topic was when writing about something or bringing a story, having a conversation about something or addressing something or being direct about something or making a strong case or stance on something is what you can make a story very compelling and make it very good. So a franchise that I don't know very well, but I know a lot of friends and people I know very well is what's the one called Katniss Everdeen called?
The Hunger Games?
The Hunger Games. And the Hunger Games, when you look at it, and I don't know it very well. I'll be straight up honest with you. But I know people who talk about it all the time, where it's just like, yeah, the fact that Katniss Everdeen took years and years and years to make the choice of having a child after the Hunger Games, that was like one of the first choices she was able to make it. She was able to choose to do that thing, and she had that choice and the ability and the time to really make herself, or the political messaging of like the nuances of how certain factions within the thing before the Mockingjay or whatever set this up for President Snow or whatever. Like, people go into like the politics of that show and of that franchise, and the reason why I remember the birth one was that's the latest one I read about. Someone on Tumblr was posting about it, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. People are going really in depth in it. That is what makes a compelling story. There's a message there. There's a conversation to be had about what's happening, whether it be the politics or the social situations, the economic situations, the personality stuff, which the unfortunate part is a lot of that kind of got boiled down to love corner kind of competition thing, Team Edward Jacob kind of thing, and then everyone who came after who copycatted it to like get like future teen dystopia, chosen one, whatever, games, whatever, never added in the messaging, but just kind of had that surface level bit of, oh, heroine, two lover choices, etc. I know the posts and the things that I've read about it, and I can't speak to this in its form of sincerity because I don't know the franchise very well and I do not know the genre very well. But I know people who really liked, the Hunger Games would try a similar franchise, and it's like, wow, this is just not good because it's just a fucking shitty love story. You know what I'm saying? They didn't actually talk about the messaging of the Hunger Games did at all. There was nothing about that. It was just Team Edward Jacob all over again, but for this franchise. So like I'm not saying that's what parts of Ace Attorney are, but I'm saying when a franchise or a show or something touches on the politics or on the messaging and is pretty strong about it and it doesn't hide away from it, I tend to find they do pretty good compared to ones that just try to do not that. Just try to like, here's the tropes of that genre, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Code Geass happened to Code Geass too. So Code Geass, the first two seasons actually had a lot of politics, and had a lot of politics specifically on imperialism and what have you. And how the Britannian Empire was taking over and took over and all that kind of stuff, and the politics of that world there. And then a lot of the sequels of the Code Geass shows were just dog shit because there was no messaging there. It was just, how do we expand the mythology of this world, and what happens to Lelouch in C2, and what about this thing, and oh, this person bad and kidnaps this person, therefore Lelouch comes back. And it's just like, the first two seasons talked about politics, power dynamics, struggles, etc. How things were reported in the news, how every person, and it, depending on the country you're in, and how they were stuff. So it's like Code Geass. Yeah, I always called it Geass. I don't know, tomato, honestly. But it's one of those where it's like, even in its own franchise, the first two seasons had their messaging. They had their they had a strong messaging. They had a strong like reason to do it. And then the rest of it failed. Hell, Star Wars actually is another good one. When you take a look at Star Wars, the best parts of Star Wars The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, the original trilogy, all of them have a messaging. George Lucas himself said, yeah, the original trilogy is all about the Geass or Geese makes more sense, or Geese makes more sense, but it really, yeah, tomato, honestly. He goes, yeah, no, the story of the original trilogy is a story about the Vietnam War. It's a story about the American Empire. It's a story about the British Empire. It's a story about Nazis and how to fight up against fascism. And a lot of people flocked to Star Wars because it had a compelling story, it had compelling messages. Even if, to be frank, it was relatively surface level, right? I'm not saying, because Star Wars is not some deep philosophical thing. It's a very easy anti-fascist message, right?
Yeah, I mean, Ace Attorney doesn't like truly get deep into any of the things it engages with.
But Star Wars sticks to it, you know?
Yeah.
And then episode 3 and sometimes episode 2, they stick to the rise of authoritarianism through popularism, which they took out so many fucking scenes, besides the point. And then the Clone Wars also talked about the rise of authoritarianism through populism. And these parts of Star Wars have really strong messages that are really cool. And then the sequel trilogy came out and it didn't really have any of those messages. And I will also say this, the Extended Universe Legends has the same fucking bullshit. So anything past Luke Skywalker, there's no real messages other than, oh, what's another big bad that Luke Skywalker can fight? Oh, it's the Yuzhong Vong invasion. It's this other interstellar invasion. It's this other interstellar invasion. But then every once in a while you hit like a golden age where it's just like, oh yeah, here's the, you know, the whole Thrawn trilogy. Yeah, the whole Back to War. You get some minor, small, really cool things that talk about how these politics, how the remnants of the Empire work. But, you know, in my opinion, when a franchise or a series has that focus on a message, like how Ace Attorney does have some focuses on those messages and stuff like that, it thrives better than when it doesn't have that focus.
Yeah, I'll say again, like, it's not that the other ones have zero messages.
Yeah.
It's just for some of them, I think they're just not as strong. I think they're just not as presented quite as strongly, and there's a bit of character crowding at times where we're not quite sure whose development we're following. Multiple people kind of developing, but there's not really a lot of space for it, so there's so like AA6 is good because it has a lot of like fun stuff, but it also has a lot of rehashed stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of mixed feelings on 6, where it's like, I really like it, but also some of it is stuff I feel I've seen before, but it also does do some really cool stuff, and I'm not immune to that.
Yeah.
And then 5 is like, again, like, I'll need to replay it, but it felt a bit overcrowded, and it feels like, I think a couple more writing passes at it could have made it tied to things. Like, I think they could have played more into... I mean, to be fair, Ace Attorney 4 doesn't super play into the... Like, it kind of plays into, like, the poker tells and the ticks.
Yeah.
AA5 has its own gimmick that they try and, like, bring to a head.
I hope they don't bring back that Sharingan
like
bullshit. That hurt my eyes.
Or
at least not as like fucking vibrantly.
I don't think it's as vibrant because it's 3D.
Thank Christ.
Let me see. I think they do have the
high blood pressure tell.
And they have a another gimmick they bring in.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, and it's not a bad gimmick. It is interesting, but again, like, if you're coming hot off the heels of AI2, it's like, no, they're not going to dive into it as deeply as AI2 dived into daddy issues. I'm sorry.
There were so many daddy issues in this game, and
every case was a daddy issue.
God, I know I dunked on Lang for a while, but I do appreciate how he treats everyone. Especially his like
Lang
guys.
is pretty awesome, not
He's a
gonna lie.
great boss. He's like, all right, guys, sound off. One. Yeah, you're all number one. It's like, fuck yeah, dude.
So here's the thing. He has stupid glasses because it's Ace Attorney and he needs to be counterbalanced. You don't understand.
He has to be nerfed.
You have to be an Ace Attorney. You if you're too cool, you can't be an Ace Attorney. It's not possible.
He was.
Just won't fit.
The glasses were his power control. Oh. Okay, so that was all of AI 1. Let's go to the AI 2's prosecutor gambit strings. Oh, hello.
Yeah, of course.
Gotta get that
Where it's
back
like,
shot.
we need him, that man, Miles Edgeworth. We must call him the superhero, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, yeah. This is where Rook and Bronco Knight with the fake president. Were there any hints that like don't get me wrong, like obviously like later on we get like, oh yeah, he looked cowardly when he was described as noble or whatever, but like do we get any other hints that he's like the fake president before?
It's most. So the main thing is that like again, like he's acting like not very noble or anything, but also in the early case, eventually Shelley hits a point where he's like, all right, I know everything I needed to know about this case. I'm gonna dip out of here.
Yeah.
And it's implied that like Shelley's sort of like keyed onto something, which you assume is like the true answer of the case, which is part of it, like that there was a fake assassination plot.
Yeah.
But like, it's more of a thing where it's like that combined with how people would talk about the Zhengfa Lida versus how he actually is, where it's more of a that makes sense rather than it was before us the whole time.
Okay, yeah. So it wasn't like something that. Yeah, I was curious if they had any like leading up things to it. Instead, like when Lang was talking about, oh, he was a noble guy, it's just like, oh, sure, I guess, but like that's weird. He didn't act very nobly, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, oh shit, yeah, okay, now we get it.
Like,
but like
that, where it's, you know, like, you know, he has the cowardly lion motif going on, but like, you know, I actually gotta be right back. Do you mind if we take a break?
Sure. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick fiver. I gotta get some more water, anyways. See you guys in a bit.
Okay, bye. See you in a bit.
And we are back. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
All right, so where were we? Yeah, so we're talking about like how if there was any setup for it, and in all rather there was no setup for the President of Zhangfa being fake, but like it was like some things now make sense kind of deal, which fair enough. I was just curious like if they had like snuck in something other than like the Shelly being just like, something's a little weird here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very much a sort of like you could maybe catch like things are a little bit off, but it's not meant to be like
Something to figure out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, he really does look like a fucking lion.
Yeah, he's got the cowardly lion motif.
He does. So the red raincoat, because I know the red raincoat's here. That was Shelly, right?
I think that one was not Shelly. I think that was Tabbyloid.
Okay, right. Is that Pain?
Because if you remember,
She had one too that was inside out, that's right.
yeah. Well, if you remember, the assassination attempt was supposed to be fake, so she was hired to be the fake assassination attempt.
I just remembered like, oh yeah, there's also a red raincoat at the end of this one. I was wondering like if there was a connection with fucking Simeon again, of all things. Or if that was just a coincidence or just like a whatever. Like, obviously Simeon was dealt with Bronco because they were childhood friends. Bronco was doing the whole Simeon hired Shelly for the assassination, but then there was the assassination attempt with Bronco.
Yeah, it basically
it gets so messy.
I think like Simeon sort of like suggested pitching the fake assassination attempt.
Yeah.
And it's implied that he didn't directly say that Bronco should like try and usurp Rook like that. Like whether that's because Simeon was trying to like cover his ass, being like, no, you can't prove I did that, or if Bronco legitimately just was. It's implied at the very least that Simeon might have known that he might do something like that.
Gotcha.
Because Simeon, like the whole thing there is like he sort of knew everyone's motivations very well because he'd been dealing with them for a long time. So like basically he kind of set things up in this very convoluted revenge plot.
Yeah. While you're
like,
talking,
he's half valid for it. Like some of the stuff he did was fucking, like again, like he got himself and Bronco mixed up due to like some classic Ace Attorney memory shenanigans.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of sad that like he kind of treated Bronco like an enemy when he could have been an ally of sorts.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, like, you know, he had a lot going on.
Yeah, he fucking did.
And he got a surprisingly kind of wholesome ending.
Yeah, that ending is wholesome. That ending is wholesome in a really weird way.
It's come on, son, we're going to jail.
Alright, no, it's all good, Winter. It's all good. We're going back in a retrospective of Ace Attorney Investigations, but Winter's also redeemed a Star Wars joke from the beautiful book of Star Wars dad jokes, page 78. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that first joke. I don't think anyone's gonna get that first joke. I'll say the second one. Alright. Because 70 has 2 jokes on it. We'll do the second one.
Okay.
So the second one's actually more of a statement. Because here's the thing. You know, I was reading the book, and I thought I had a joke about the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive, but it didn't work.
Wait. I was gonna say, let me guess what the finishing ending of the sentence is.
Damn. You know, here, I'll give you. You give me a page number quickly, Katie. You give me a page number quickly.
7.
7.
7.
7.
7.
All right, yeah. But yeah. For those who didn't hear it, I was gonna say a joke about the Millennium Falcon's hyperdrive, but it didn't work. There is nothing on 7, so 8. All right. Okay. What happens when Imperial fighters race? What happens when Imperial fighters race?
When Imperial fighters race.
What happens? Yeah.
Let me think. Hold on.
For anyone listening, the pun is, what happens when Imperial fighters race?
They match speeds, and so they become TIE fighters.
Winter says they turn red. Question mark. You say that, yeah, you say they become TIE fighters. I'm gonna say this.
Do you get it?
I
Because
do.
they fly.
That, hey, bud, you got it.
Wait, really?
What happens when Imperial fighters race? It always ends in a tie. You got it.
I got it.
You fucking got it.
Riddle.
It always ends in a tie. I was stunned for a moment, and I had to like have a little bit of suspense before I said you got it
you
right.
Just straight up didn't hear me. I'm like, no laugh, no good job, no like that's very funny, Katie, but no. Did I just whiff it completely? Like, am I not funny?
No, you fucking stun locked me for a second. And like fucking great. Holy shit. Yeah, good shit, dude.
It had to happen eventually.
I mean, I think you got
Star
one or two
Wars
of them,
knowledge.
honestly. I think you got one or two of them, honestly.
I don't know if I did. I think I always like come up with some other terrible thing from my limited knowledge.
It's always great though. Also, hi Winter. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, we're doing a bit of an Ace Attorney investigations retrospective, which we are going to be just talking about our feelings about the game, what we remember, that kind of stuff. And we're back on Ace Attorney Investigations 2 now, where we were just also bitching and moaning about well, I was bitching and moaning about Quercus Alba, but we were also talking about Ace Attorney 1 and the cool things about that with Callista U and things we would like to see, how we would have liked to see some other things and yada yada and what have you. But we're just kind of going through everything, seeing what's what. Yeah, there's the fucking red raincoat again.
If you go back one, I remember them being like, "What's that mole on his forehead?" and being like, "Oh my god."
They actually, oh my god, they actually.
I think someone said something. But,
God,
like,
that's
come on.
ridiculous.
Anyhow, moving on.
Oh god, what the fuck? Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I forgot Shelly's just like, fuck off, Bronco. Jesus, that was like an attempt before when Bronco did try saving the president. Shelly's like, I gotta kill this guy.
Yeah, there was a... Yeah.
Is there anything ever about this pin that he wears? Or is it just like, that's just, it's like a super assassin pin?
You'll see, I think other people are wearing it. That's like the hand of the president. So like he was undercover.
Oh, okay, I see it back here, dude, just not as much in detail. Okay, got it. You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's the hand of the president. You're right. Yep, you're so fucking right. He had 2 guns?
Well, remember he did like guns. Remember he did like a bullet switch.
Right,
where like he switched
yeah.
bullets and then very funny throughout the testimony as you were talking to him, his sprite animation did firing of the gun, but that was actually part of his plan.
Oh my god.
Do you remember?
I don't.
It's actually really cool. Yeah, because like they kind of like play on your expectations slightly, where like you know that Ace Attorney characters have like very funny like I'm
Ridiculous,
caught
over the
animations.
top animations.
So
Yeah.
so like he actually like it looks like he's misfiring his gun, but like he's intentionally doing it to like fire off incriminating bullets with like his fingerprints or something. I forget exactly what it is, but
That's fucking beautiful. Oh my god.
it's like something like that. And then it's like this is where Shelley's like, all right, I've discovered all I need to know, Mr. Edgeworth. Please wrap this up for me, thank you.
Yeah, I remember that. Fucking Shelly does look fucking badass.
And that's like slightly a hint that something might be up with the president, because remember, Shelley also talks about the president with a lot of respect, and then you find out he's like a completely different guy, and like Shelley is surprised when the president doesn't come out when one of his handyman is threatened. So like there's several things there that is just like, well, that's a little bit odd. Like, but it's like at the time you're just convinced that like the president has everyone fooled, but like in retrospect, fooling someone like Shelley is not impossible. Like obviously it's just been done before. Like, well, in in AA2, like for example, he gets filmed by Guard for potential blackmail, and like Shelley does not like this at all, because he's lawful evil, very honor bound.
He's a respectable assassin.
Exactly. Like,
God, where are the manners of other would-be assassins to this day, you know?
Yes, so like yeah, so like it's not that he can't be fooled or anything, but like at the same time he's not stupid.
Yeah.
So for him to have like a lot of respect for someone, it kind of rings odd that this is who he would have respect for. You know, like so when you say like is there hints, it's like, well, yes and no. It's just more that like it makes more sense, but it's not really like,
it's not trying to make it a puzzle to put together as you play through the game. It just explains a few off things.
So like it's something where it's like as you start getting the pieces for it, like you go, that makes sense, which I think is like good enough for, you know, a mystery.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I think like that, like going like, okay, that makes sense is good, because it means that like it's hard to say that there are clues. There were clues. Like I'd say that like it's a clue. It's not like a very direct clue.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's passable. I'd say it's good. I think they do a good job of being like, yeah, it makes sense that, you know, the other guy was a phony.
Yeah.
Given how people talked about him versus how he was.
Yeah. This is the death inside the fucking prison. Where we met Bodhiha Marcanus, which actually, you told me of the other reference for his name.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
It was like a principle.
It's like a Buddhist concept of enlightened one that like stays on Earth to like help other unenlightened people.
Yeah, I don't know what it was either, but like in a way he does have
like
a level of enlightenment.
Bodhi Havista or something like that. I'm not saying it right.
in a way that kind of makes sense for his character, but
Yeah, in a way,
it's really
because
cool.
he kind of guides Simeon at the end
Yeah.
a little bit. He's like, my son, you've gone down the wrong path. It's okay.
I
I will
got
come
you.
collect you.
We'll go to jail together. It's fine.
We'll go to jail together, and we'll blackmail the guards to have nice tea time.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing, right? I was wondering. I know for a little while I was like, Fifi Lagarde's really, really hates him, right? And I'm like, maybe he blackmailed her, maybe he did something like that. But like, I thought like he had threatened her family or something like that, right? To come to understand that he had the information he had information and the understanding and just enough to get her for a past crime that I did not expect that she would have ever committed until the last episode, essentially. To like kind of flip everything on top of its head and really control a situation like that is something I did not understand. I thought he just had like a few associates on the outside that just made her life a hell on the outside. I did not know. It came. I want to say the curiosity she had towards him became a lot more understandable once we got the actual reason for it. Like, obviously, there was a level of understanding, even if it was just threatening people on the outside. But, like, this is years and years and years of this blackmail, frustration, and etc. for something that is so damaging to her and Excelsius at that point. I absolutely see. I think her rage and her hatred makes so much more sense now. Before, obviously, it did, but like now, it's just like, yes, that sheer anger, frustration, and hatred, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, one of the things that they do get into in this one that's interesting is sort of they get into sort of the effects of like something that affects a lot of people in this case is the effects of sort of having something looming over your head constantly.
Yeah.
Because again, Simeon went through it, Fifi Lagarde goes through it, even though she inflicted it on Simeon. They interrogate, what's his name? I want to say Tangaroa, but yeah. I can't remember. Yeah.
Samson Tangaroa?
Yeah. They interrogate him until his hair goes white and until he just gives a false confession because he can't take it anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of that and sort of those things in this one too, of just it's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Right, I remember it's like this whole complicated thing of like, oh, Helmut moved the person through this and that, and I just there's a lot of wild shit here. Yeah, I remember mentioning, he's like, what the fuck, why does he have weapons in his goddamn... We never found out exactly what this dog piece is. It's just cute, I guess.
I'm trying to remember, because I could have sworn that something was like hidden in the dog piece, but I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, what was up with that dog piece? There was something up with it. I thought
I know
Kay
mentioned it like later on, and then just kind of got side pieced. Like, I think it was like when we were doing one of our in the last mission or last episode, we were like questioning Bodhidharma, and it's just like Kay mentioned something about the dog piece, and it was and I was like, oh wait, we gotta brush by that, Kay, ignore it.
Yeah, because I thought I remembered last time something being up with it, but I didn't think that like panned out, so like I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, a love story between a fucking tiger and an elephant's wild. Okay.
Oh, Regina.
Regina. Yeah, Simeon Saint. It's funny that it's like they had a whole team. It's like, ah, yeah, it's this exact scene, but now it's just Simeon evilly muttering to himself, "Yes, I'm gonna get you now too. Fuck you." He's like, "Wait, what'd you say, buddy?" He's like, "I don't worry, don't okay, you people who will."
Yeah, Bronco's just like, ah, yes, my dear friend. He never recovered from that night. It's okay. I love him despite his difficulties.
I think there's Mount Edgeworth over here, I think.
It looks like it says Millie.
Millie? This is M-I something and then E. Anyway.
Yeah, so like, anyway.
But yeah, go to the picture of Miles Edgeworth. Love it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit's awesome. You kidding me? I wish I could have some of his food. It looks delish. Right, bringing back Von Karma and showing that first case of him in there, I think was so fucking good. Because, like, Von Karma himself is such a legendary character in Ace Attorney. And bringing back a character like him for any reason is going to be hard to do because, like, he's so legendary. He's so right where he is. And he's just perfect right where he is. And that's all you need him for in all reality. But bringing him back here was so fucking good, obviously. Like, I love seeing Gregory and Von Karma and seeing that interaction of, like, of Columbo trying to, like, take down Von Karma for a second and partially succeeding in getting him his first strike, you know, getting that first wound onto him, you know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And then he got another wound onto him, but in the chest, and then he died. So I would have loved to have seen, like, I guess one of the things I would love to see as well is, like, the actual case itself. But, like, obviously, it was a 3-year long case. It was before the 3-day rule or whatever it was. Was it 3 years or was it 1 year? It was at least a year. No, it was 1 year because yeah, it was 1 year. My bad. It was 1 year because yeah, a year later he died. But like then the 3-day rule was implemented afterwards. That's what I was mixing up. Like, I'm so curious, like, see what that kind of battle looked like and how these two interacted in the thing, because like these guys are definitely fucking like battle of witzing it no fucking tomorrow. And I really appreciate just how they really show Gregory's intellect when we play as him and his, I think his like smooth way of getting information, really talking. He has a level of charisma that is so, I want to say calming compared to everyone else. Like Phoenix Wright and if Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth Miles are not calming individuals when you talk to them. People get scared as shit with Miles half the time, and then with Phoenix it's just
panic.
Yeah,
panic. But internal panic.
But Gregory Edgeworth, even though like when he's talking to people, it feels like he calms them down. He is able to get them to talk more.
He's been in I mean, look at how old this man looks.
He's 34! Fuck off!
But, like, look how old he looks. He's an old soul.
You know how old I'm turning this year?
Listen.
Yeah.
You don't look like Gregory.
Damn shame, too. That man's fucking handsome.
Yeah, but he's also very old looking. He looks like he's like in his 50s.
Guys, hey guys, just to pull back the veneer a little bit, I'm turning 33 this year. This man whose face I'm sure we'll see soon is 34. But yeah, no, he's very calming. He's very good at talking to people. He's very good at getting information as well. And he's very good at piecing a lot of shit together. And he's very intuitive on people. I think it's like when we talk about a lot of the strengths of a lot of these characters, Like, this guy has a lot of empathy that leads him to a lot of really unique situations. It's not, he doesn't have the logic game puzzle that fucking, did he have a mind chess? I don't think he did.
I don't.
He doesn't have the
remember.
mind chess
I don't remember.
of Edgeworth. But like what he does have, he has, I think a lot of what's really cool is like when he speaks about people, he often talks about how they react, how their emotions are. And obviously like there are those comments made throughout, but like it feels different with Gregory because I feel like a lot of his stuff kind of goes about pulling at those strings with people more so than just raw evidence, even though he does get a lot of evidence. Obviously, he goes through the evidence and he gets through that.
And I think he does connect it,
Yeah.
like with the same way that Miles does, but I can't remember if he does mind chest. I genuinely can't.
He's very smart, and I think he's also one of the most empathetic and charismatic investigators we get to play as.
Yeah, he's pretty chill. You're meant to be like, this is a chill dude. This is what I mean. Like, he's probably the coolest Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he fucking appears after 18 years. That's right. Fucking cryo-freezed 18 goddamn years.
Now, admittedly, Von Karma looks worse for his age, but
How
he
old's
also
Von Karma?
doesn't age again. I don't know, but like he looks the same as he looks in several years from now. So
that's true.
you know, he's evil, so he looks old, but that evilness has caused him to live long.
Yeah. Right, Larry became a very good artist. Hi, Gavel. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, this is a 34-year-old man, guys. Remember, this man right here on the left, 34-year-old. This man on the right, I don't remember how old he is at that time. He was like a teenager. And now this guy's like 30 somewhat, and Miles is like 27. God, he kind of looks old for a 30-year-old too.
An Ace Attorney, if you're like
a mentor
the second
figure.
you're out of your 20s, you're cooked.
What's that one like Earthbound meme where it's like you talk to the grandpa, he's like, oh, I'm 37 years old, I'm dying, or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, they do, I will say in A5, they're like 30 something or other. Phoenix and Miles look okay. But
for now. Why he has a square tie? I never noticed that. Samurai dog. Oh, yeah, I was just kind of curious if there's anything in there. The moon's pretty good. I like the moon.
It is pretty.
Yep. Then there's the red coat. That would be. That's her
That'd
memory.
be Simeon.
That would be Simeon. Yeah. And that would be what's her name?
That would be
Rosie Ringer. There we go. Yeah.
Or maybe the other one would also be Rosie Ringer. I can't remember.
I mean, she was brought up by the fucking balloon, wasn't she? To start with.
So like, was she awake? I don't remember.
Like, here's the thing, right? It doesn't sound like she was awake. Cause like, I feel like, I don't know if this was like she was in a fucking daze, if she was like barely conscious, or etc. Because like, it doesn't feel like.
Read the exact sequence of events.
Yeah.
It was
a lot.
Yeah, it might be Simeon there. I think maybe unclear.
It's a lot because like, it goes from her being awake at this moment to her being asleep in the basket coming down at this moment.
Well, like, yeah, because it's weird because there's like Gourd Lake and there's also this, so and she gets them like mixed up. So I don't remember where she starts off, where she ends up. And
the moon's on one side and not the other.
Yeah, there's weird stuff happening.
Like, to be fair, she was like fucking drugged, and so like that makes sense that she doesn't have a clear thing. But like, yeah, of course, yep. Oh, I got a little guy over here. This thing came in handy so many fucking times. Jesus Christ.
I remember when you're like, oh yes, the candelabra bullet, and I'm just like, god damn it.
The candelabra has 3 holes for 3 bullets, clearly, guys. It couldn't be just like, stabbed.
It couldn't be the freaking, like, needle for the candle.
No, it was fucking... I'll tell you this. It was 3 bullets that were shot out of that.
I, like, lost my mind. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you don't even have the excuse of a DS screen. Like,
no,
what are you saying?
But look at it. See, guys, look at it. Doesn't that look like a gun? Doesn't this look like a gun, guys? Come on.
So where's the fire mechanism exactly, Steph?
It's the little thing on the top and the bottom. You just kind of like, you know, the little like thing here. The little
at
like
the same
twirl.
time, or like.
One cocks it, the other one shoots it.
I don't think that's how any of that works.
No, that's how it all works, baby. That's how it works. I've pieced together the problem. I've pieced it all together. I'm connecting the dots. God, yeah, I was about to say, I remember that shit. This was Rosie Ringer. Yeah, we never find out much about these guys at all, do we? We just, like, we know they're there, but we don't find out much about them.
Miscellaneous evil people.
Yeah. God, I remember the perspective of this one fucking me up.
Take
like,
this.
How fucking small is his head compared to how long his fucking arm is? You know what I'm saying?
Take this.
That
You'll
fucking
need it for the road ahead.
Bookshelf is so small. I thought it was so big. Oh yeah, I remember fucking Godzilla Torosaurus here.
Moozilla.
Moozilla? Is that what the fandom calls him?
Actually, I don't know if that was if that was the fan dub name for it or not.
Oh, I said fandom, not fan dub.
Yeah, but I'm saying the I played the fan translated game.
Oh, they call it Moozilla in the fan translation?
It might have been Moozilla in the fan translation.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah, Penny Nichols not getting her name in here.
Penny was the true person, the true criminal mastermind the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Yeah. I remember going through these pictures like a million times trying to see if there was a difference, and I didn't realize, the difference was that there is no difference, just very assumed details in the background.
There is a difference. I'm pretty sure it's at the bag or something, isn't it? Or,
well, what it is, it's not a difference because the pictures is the same when you go from the before and the after. It's just that this bag is Winner's bag, and if you don't recognize it, that's like, shit, yeah. And Winner's in here at that exact moment. He's just kind of hanging out in here. With fucking the faux president being like right around here, and we see like enhancing the vision, like Star Trek style. Enhance. Delta segment. Data. This is wild. Like, imagine you come out and it's just like, hey, by the way, your son's doing great. He's doing a thing. He has a whole movie thing going on. It's like, what the fuck? I have a son? Because he doesn't know that. He's the fake president.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah, exactly. So...
Like, that must be wild. It's like, shit, now I have to pretend to know that I have a son. Okay. And I am kind of curious.
Like, it's implied that, like, he was just gonna, like, kill her.
Yeah. Yeah. I am kind of curious because, like, he did shoo her off. I am curious if that's
he shoot her off because, like...
Yeah.
he saw someone else up there, and he saw like fucking Simeon.
Yeah.
And remember, he has beef with Simeon. So.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, if he was a shooter, that would have fucking sucked. But, like, I'm also just kind of like, yeah, I mean, we have to trust Simeon on his actions, on his motivations to kill Gavel.
Yeah, there's a lot of like weirdness going on.
Yeah.
I do believe that Simeon is probably telling the truth.
Yeah.
At least there. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a potential heir and genetics that could happen. I can't allow that to happen.
I mean, a president's democratically elected. Well,
I mean, more like inheritance and stuff,
yeah, sure.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, if someone, like, tested Sean Finn as, like, it's known that he's, like, genetically...
yeah, and then he...
Maybe,
yeah.
If it is, like, you know, like, it could get, like...
Could get found out
having
he's
a son
fake.
out there could be complicated. Yeah.
Also, the fact that
Especially if you're, like, paranoid.
Yeah, the fact that the right horn is missing, and the same thing was missing on the doll here, gets me.
It's very funny. It's very good. Why does he look so silly? Why does the perspective look so silly on him?
I don't know, man. This kind of look he's leaning forward a bit, doesn't he? Just like, I'm gonna lean forward a little bit.
It looks like he has little legs. It looks like he has tiny little legs.
That's so true. Oh yeah, fucking yeah. So this is when you kind of like, that's the thing. It's right here. That's also such a background thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Can't believe this guy's like a fucking Canadian Montreal Maple Leafs fan, you know? But yeah, no, it's just like, poor fucking Eustace. Let's talk about Eustace for a second. I hated him for a very long time. Believe it or not, guys, I did not like Eustace at the start.
It was painful as one who had played the game to be like, leave my son alone. I was like, leave my son alone. He's done nothing wrong.
I really didn't like him at the start of the game, and through most of the game.
Well, because
until the end of the game.
You think the second he wanders on screen, you think you know his deal.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like you know what's up with him and that he's a certain type of annoying character that Ace Attorney sometimes has. But that's not who he is, because Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is a good game. And all the characters are, like, really interesting.
Three-dimensional. They actually have a story. They're not just like... There's a lot of characters in Ace Attorney that do just come up. They are a caricature. It's just kind of here, there, done. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. It works for some of those characters. You know, I definitely was misled by the game with Eustace just being... What was his original name again? Oh, wait. It was the Bestest. It was...
It's Sebastian the Best was his original name.
Yeah. So, like, with Eustace, I was definitely misled to believing... Yeah, this is going to be some silly guy that I'm going to hate. He's going to be very annoying. And he is for quite a bit. And then after, like, I think it was Game 3 and Episode 3 and Episode 4, I was starting to kind of get that there's more to Eustace, and I was saying stuff like, I feel that Eustace can be better under different tutelage. I feel that Eustace is asking legitimate questions. I feel that Eustace is actually trying to learn what it means to be a prosecutor, and that he's being held back by Gavel, and by his father, and by this, and by that.
Yeah. I think part of it was that you saw me and one other person who we know offline. We were both such big Eustace fans. You're like,
there was also like Eustace fan forever here too.
Exactly. I think you kind of knew based on that couldn't be all Eustace was. Because you know my tastes.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Even if I don't get like as easily annoyed with annoying characters as some people do, like he wouldn't be my precious baby boy.
Yeah.
If that was what he was.
But I will say this: I don't think I in no way, shape, or form. Because here's the thing, right? I remember this one part. I don't remember what it was, but Gavel had just left. I think it was after the prison scene. and Eustace comes up and asks us like, why do we do what we do?
That was the cake one.
The cake one, excuse me.
With Judy found after.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you know, like, what'd you get involved in? Was my crime scene. It was my turn to be the bestest boy.
Yeah. But he legitimately asked like, why do you do what you do? And I think that's the moment where I started seeing why they call him the precious baby boy. Because like at that moment I'm thinking to myself, like, here's what I thought. I thought the entire game was gonna lead up to him being a kid who was dropped and fucking let down by the system, and that he was gonna have a relatively bad ending. You know what I'm saying? That's where I thought this was all gonna lead, and I'm like, I can see why he's the sad baby boy, because like he's gonna be the kid who's gonna be fucking forgotten about. He's gonna lose, and then maybe he'll be a big bad, and then he's gonna whatever. Because I thought he might be the big bad as well for a little bit. Come back for revenge on his father, be misguided or some shit, right? Like, so I started to see that he is actually asking legitimately good questions. He was actually trying to understand what motivations were, and I saw that none of the adults in his life actually gave him that significant aid, that they never really helped him in any real form, that he was essentially on his own and being coddled, which made me feel bad for him. I felt very sympathetic towards him, but he still was a piece of shit for so long.
Because like Gavelle's in an awkward spot where like a lot of people, like, she both did and didn't help him in a lot of ways. Like she didn't have ill will towards him, but at the same time she was kind of like trying to get on his good side to get on his father's good side. Exactly. So she wasn't really helping him.
She was better than his father, which is a very low bar.
Yes.
If anything, he got a vacation from dad, and that's what Cavell helped out with. And maybe got to get some small guidance in terms of, here's what it's actually called, here's what you do this, and here's how you do that. Don't forget to do this, and that's about it, you know?
Yeah, mostly she just kind of like step in.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. But like when you go through and like rewatch, you like with the understanding that like this is just kind of trying to emulate his dad, and he doesn't like really have like bad intentions. He just thinks this is how you do things, because why would he think differently? No one's ever told him he's wrong before, and for that he's not really that bad.
No,
compared to how he could be. Compared to how he could be, he's really not bad. But like you go back and you see like any time an authority figure, like even in the early cases, as soon as like Edgeworth like will say something, he'll be like, oh, is that the case? And then Verity will be like, no, Eustace, we don't immediately believe what other people say to us.
Yeah. I think it speaks a lot to his character as a genuinely good person, or at least generally trying to be a good person. And wanting to work to be a good person, to do good, to do like... at the end of everything, I see him as a character who wants to do the best he can, to be the best, to be a winner, in the best way. In a way that matters, right?
Yeah.
And I think it speaks to his character that he had such shitty parental and authority figures that even throughout the coddling, the babying, the nepotism, etc., he was able to maintain that to some degree or another, where it still shined through at the end all those years later, that even though his entire life he had been led to believe he's God's precious little boy in his own weird way, right? Like,
well, I think it's a mix of things in that, like, I do think he has like terrible self-worth.
Yeah.
Like,
no, 100%.
Like it's such a weird mix that he's been through, because like I think part of his ability to be like, oh, is that really the case? Is that like he's conditioned to take whatever his dad says at face value,
True.
probably against his own logic.
True.
Like it's so interesting, Eustace, my boy. He's so his situation's so fascinating. Again, it's not like it's one of those things where it's like there's a lot to get into there.
Yeah.
And just the epic moment of him just sort of being like standing up to his dad and be like, actually, I think I'll be okay without you is just so
Really
great.
good. But yeah, in general, I think overall, his good nature surviving through all that speaks a lot of volume for him, and I can respect that.
Yeah.
And I think that at the very end is what the writers really hammer home forward with Eustace, and I can't wait to see him in AA5 where he's a successful prosecutor who's going to help people.
LMAO. Again, this is what I mean, where it's like they reference, for example, Themis Academy, and they reference, oh, some of these jail people have like pet therapy animals, but like Eustace doesn't fucking exist anymore.
No, he's gone.
It's such a shame, because I'd like to see where he's at. I would also like to see where Kay Faraday is at. Again, I personally headcanon her as a defense attorney.
Yeah.
I think I can see her, like, in my fics I write and stuff, I have her working for Raymond Shields. Because it kind of rounds out the Yatagarasu trio.
Yeah, you had the prosecutor, the
Edgeworth,
detective, and then I needed the defense attorney.
You need a defense... Yeah, exactly. So, like, that's kind of why I like to cast her in that role.
Yeah.
A lot of people will have her as a prosecutor under Edgeworth, but I think it makes sense for her to go a little bit of a different direction. And I like the idea of her sort of, because she has been following around. Again, Edgeworth is acting kind of defense attorney-like in these investigations, in that he tends to be defending the wrongly accused a lot. So I think it makes sense for Kay to go down that kind of a route.
Yeah, fair enough. She could also just be a PI.
She could, but like, if she's a cop, she has access to the crime scene and she can't sneak in stuff. That's no fun.
That's why I said PI, private investigator. That's what I'm getting at. But it doesn't round up. It doesn't rhyme with the Yatagarasu though. Yeah.
Yeah, because especially like another alternative group for her, if she wanted to do all girls, is Emma Skye and Franziska. Again, a detective and a prosecutor, which again would sort of cast Kay into the defense attorney role, because there's no way that Raymond Shields is part of the new Yatagarasu. Sorry, but he's not. No. So that's why I would argue that she goes under defense attorney. As much as I enjoy seeing all the all the like office shenanigans, interpersonal like office shenanigan comics where there's Kay and Sebastian in the prosecutor's office getting up to hijinks. Like I love all of those fan comics dearly, but my personal take is that Kay's a defense attorney, Eustace is a prosecutor.
Yep.
That's the path because again, Eustace is very much a sort of Edgeworth parallel in many ways. Like not a perfect one, but like in a lot of ways he represents sort of like, because Edgeworth was sort of blind to Von Karma in a lot of ways, and sort of allowed himself to be blinded with the idea of all that matters is getting as many guilty verdicts as I can. And Eustace like doesn't quite have the same thing, but it's still sort of rooted in this sort of, again, father trauma of, well, I just need to be the best.
It rhymes.
You know?
It's not exact, it rhymes.
Mm-mm.
It rhymes. That makes sense.
My good boy.
He's doing his best.
Going through there. He is filled with determination.
God, that yeah, I this kills me though. This fucking kills me. Bodhidharma being like, you know, I fucking respect the fact that he just wants a minute to meet his kid, and then I could kill him. I respect that at least, you know?
Well, yeah, he's like, I respect that he asked for that. I don't think
and not to, like, spare
Bodhidharma...
his life,
I don't know that Bodhidharma gave him that minute. I don't know
No,
if
he
actually
didn't.
gave him
He
the
didn't
minute.
fucking... No.
But,
I just find it interesting that he's like, yeah, I respect that he asked for that and not for, like, his life. Like, fucking respect.
Yeah.
He had his priorities, you know?
And, like, that lines up with what we've been told about the president, so it's another thing of, like, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
This man, like... Oh, can you see his eyes? Oh, you can kind of see his eyes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things, like, yeah, this guy commands a lot of respect in a lot of very small, easy ways. Fair enough.
And he's just absolutely jacked.
Fucking stupid. It's all stupid. He's so stupid. I hate his looks. Yeah, this was fucking insane. This was fucking intense.
This was crazy.
This was like, so intense.
Every time I see it, it's just awesome.
It's so intense because, like, these are two professionals at their job. They know each other. They're very much along the lines of, well, this is a little unprofessional, but at the same time, like, hey, want to chat about professions for a second so we could both get what we want out of this real quick?
Well, I don't even think it wasn't that what they both wanted out of it.
What he wanted. Let me rephrase. Yeah, that's what Bodhidharma wanted.
It was very much a like, can you do me the solid?
Yeah.
You know, a meeting of the minds, two distinguished gentlemen talking it out.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, Shelley being, you know, the main thing is that Shelley can't, like, let things go.
Yeah.
One, for his reputation, two, for his own safety.
Yeah.
But, like, this is a case where it's like, you know, Simeon's fucking caught.
Yeah.
And no longer a threat.
And with Bodhidharma, hilarity is a level of safety where it's just like, yeah, Simeon's with Bodhidharma, he's not gonna bother me.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this like Shelley does say, like, you know, like, I don't see any point in us killing each other.
Yeah. Over
this, where it's very much a sort of like, yeah, going after this guy would do me more harm than good.
Yeah.
Like, I can let this go without it being a insult on my pride.
Yeah.
You know, because he falls under the umbrella of Bodhidharma now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so awesome.
Great picture. Alright, let's take a look at some of those sprite works now. I think we went through AIs already. Yeah. I think we did these guys to start with, so let's just
can we go see, our girl?
Oh, yeah.
Next to Lang? Yeah. Sheena. Okay. Wait, go to Lang's sunglasses.
God, that's so stupid.
Yeah!
Hold on, let's see if we can get him a picture with those glasses up here. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does. Yep. It's so stupid.
I love their
It's so
stupid glasses.
dumb. I know they have to nerf him, but come on.
They're so awesome.
Alright, so is that Shina.
She's
Buddy
so cool.
Faith, Maggie Bird.
I just wanted to see her again.
No, I don't blame you.
Wait, can we see Castillo U? Like, do we have a Castillo U?
Oh yeah, let's find it.
Wait, yeah, she was back on the other one.
Oh, there she. Oh, there she is. Yeah.
I love her so much.
She's
so
got a
awesome.
swagger. Oh, they even have the animation for shooting it. Nice.
Nice.
I think it was something like, let's see if I can find the actual like pose that tipped me off to start with. I think it was. Oh, there's no gun pose here. That's okay. I think it was something like that. If I go to. Yeah, it was this pose. That's the one. That's the pose that tipped me off. It was just looking up like that. Oh, I mean, yeah, fair enough. It was something like that. Like, I was like, okay, I think that's the pose that. Yeah, that's the exact pose that tipped me off. I thought to myself, that looks so fucking familiar. That's what I thought to myself. Hi, Judge. I think
You gotta love the sprite work in Ace Attorney.
Oh, that's a lot of
like, they have such good, strong personality poses.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we got a running animation for her, because we always see her walking. Wait, did they give her jiggle physics? They did. Oh my god. Hell yeah! Yes. Graceful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we didn't see it like that a lot. We saw always the close-up, but that gives a whole body. Yeah. He was having a time. Alright, Eustace, my boy. Let's see what you got, bud.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, I know. His hat, his hair being like fucking punctuation points does kill me. You get the question marks on most of everything. Every once in a while I get the little exclamation point. Yeah, fucking sick moment there. Yeah.
Epic.
Kind of curious if they have a okay, that's just the phone. Maybe they have an external view of that. I don't think we saw him run a lot. Fair enough. Yeah, our boy Eddie. Eddie has come in clutch quite a few times. Throughout the thing, which is like he'd have one or two hints or notes or what have you, and it'd be really good. I think he's I know that, like you said in the fan dub, he was kind of he was written to be a little bit creepier. I didn't get that until you told me.
Yeah, just this. He was a smidge.
An anime old man ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd never noticed that because I think in this one I don't think they made him very creepy
like
here.
he has a few lines every now and again, but like, you know, a lot of his like some of his bring it ins were like a little bit like okay.
yeah, fair enough. But it's one of those where it's just like I feel like Eddie Fender is a very competent defense attorney, and I bet he'd be kick ass in fucking court. I want to see him in court, honestly. I think he'd be really cool in court. Hey guys, 34. I'm 1 year off from this asshole. God. He's 34.
Being a
he looks
single
older. He looks
has
older.
Withered this man.
34. I'm a year off.
I mean, imagine being Miles's father. That drains the life out of you.
It fucking does, doesn't it? Cool glasses though. All right. I think we got pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
there we
yeah.
go. We get that look for you. There we go. Stupid fucking glasses.
Awesome glasses.
You tell where my biases are, right, guys? Yeah. Now he does this whole thing alone.
Yeah. Him and Shenna doing the posing together was so cool. You know they practice that shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah.
I don't know if they have them. I don't think they have them together.
Yeah, I just wanted to check just in case.
Very sad. But like them posing together
They
is
had
so
to have
good.
practiced it. Yeah. As I should jump in. Alright, let's yeah, no, that shit was good. Francisca, homegirl. I've seen a lot of like future designs for her where it's like, oh, here's what her future design would be. I saw this one that looked really good. I think I shared it with you where she had like a set of pants that kind of flared out at the bottom that I thought was really sick. Same puffy like kind of shoulders though. She's a very competent prosecutor, or now I guess Interpol agent. Fucking a teenager working at Interpol is wild to work on some of their top cases though. You know? Like that's wild. Like we can all sit down and agree to say like, hey, that's wild, right?
Man, what muscles even are there?
I thought he was flipping you off for a second. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was flipping us off for a second there.
It's very like that.
That's a lot of muscles, yeah.
Like, what even is some of those? I don't know if that's real. It can't be.
It can't, well, I mean, yeah, he just.
I mean, it's not, but also.
Yeah. Tabby Lloyd. Let's see what your animations are. Got some walking ones. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, that's cute. Shelly, oh yeah, a man of few things. Oh yeah, he has one walking animation and one stabbing animation. You know what? I respect it.
I'll tell you anything you want to know about ice cream. Damn it, he's got me. I don't know a damn thing about ice cream.
God. Oh yeah, I love the fact that his emotions are shown through the fucking ice cream too. I think we've talked about that a few times.
So good. I love Ace Attorney's sprite work.
He's holding the ice cream in his mouth like that is wild. Oh yeah, Winston Payne. Yeah, look at this man. He doesn't even have a walking animation. It's just fear and his one tap his head thing. Oh. Hey, wait, hold on for us. Let's see. Okay, he's got one thing. He's got puppy. The growl, the bark, more bark. Please be the jump. No, I was hoping for just the fucking jump across the stream.
Well, it was just a PowerPoint transition, like a zoom across the screen.
I was still hoping for it either way. I still wanted it so bad. Yeah, okay, he has very few anime. He has very few like poses. Yeah, he doesn't move much at all. It's mostly yeah, it's mostly the puppet moves. Oh, look how silly he looks.
Soup.
It's so silly. I love him. Yeah, there's not much there, but that's also to be fair. All right, Simeon Saint. Did we get evil Simeon Saint in this one too, or is it just be able to find it other way?
I think it's probably separate.
It'll probably be a separate thing, yeah. Oh, all the animals are here? Teddy. Oh, yep, Teddy with like soot or whatever. Oh, yeah, just Teddy. Hi, Missile. Do we read it? We do not. Okay. Regina George. Regina Barry. Why do they George?
Is that not like Mean Girls? I can't remember.
Is that? Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't do a lot of Mean Girls. I didn't care much about Cat. So like yeah, mate, probably honestly. I don't remember. I might be. Another guard. Young Eddie. 18 years ago at 18. Yeah, fair enough. Samson Tank. Yeah, because they have two Samson Tangaroas. Yeah. It's nice to see just like how. I mean, obviously like, he's primarily changed to his hair color and age, but it's nice to see how like Judy's design, young and old, are really good. Oh, how did I do that? Wait, how did I do that? Oh!
That's fun, isn't it?
Oh! Alright, now I want to go back and I want to see Gregory. Actually, hold on, let me see you, Gavel.
Overruled.
Oh!
Overruled.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know you. Alright, cool. Oh, very good. She's a lot pinker. She's a lot pinker than the original.
It's funny because, like, I don't seem to recall it that way, but, like, again, like, DS graphics, all that jazz.
She's a lot pinker, yeah. God, that hair is even worse, though. Yeah, the hair, look at that. That's fucking, like...
I mean, it's not, like, as thick, but, like, it's
No,
it still is cool.
No, it's the fact that there's space here that's like, boing, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. The 3DS, I shouldn't be laughing at the 3DS sprites, but, you know.
Again, like, they're massively blown up, so...
Objection!
Yeah, 100%. On the DS, they probably look great. That looks great. Like, the movement on the 3DS sprites, they look great, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is some solid fucking movement on them. That's beautiful. Alright, let me see you. He looks a little silly, I love it. I want to see your running animation. Yeah, alright.
Objection! Objection!
Okay, he looks so fucking cool, though. He looks a little more chiseled, though. He looks a little more muscular in a weird frame like that than he does here. Lang, let's see what you look like. Oh, he looks so much worse. I'm sorry, that's a glow up. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's so rough. Wait, hold on. Oh, 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 that's rough. I love it. He doesn't have one, that makes sense. Oh, that's rough, bud. Okay, E.T. Oh, wow, that's, yeah. Perfect. He's perfect with everyone. Fair enough. Oh yeah, hold on, Simeon. Oh, hey, I'm so... I don't know, I got some of the good ones because, like, I know we're nearing 10 o'clock. Bad? Oh yeah, bad actually looks pretty good on Nintendo. Oh yes, Amnesia K. Gosh, she's so polite in her entire demeanor and everything. Wow, that's, again, the animation's pretty solid. The colors are a lot more vibrant on a DS one because DS screen gotta have the colors be a lot more vibrant, obviously.
Yeah, because remember, they're gonna be smaller. They're gonna, like, you gotta get, like, the important details in there.
Just, you only have these guys for like a second. I find it so... Any cool little facts that you do? When you decide you want to build something at 9 p.m., hell yeah, what are you building, bud? Oh, at least she has a fucking name here. God, he feels like he gets so much smaller. But the nightstand, hell yeah. Alright, let's see what fucking Palpatine looks like. God, it's so bad. Not bad,
Really
bad.
good. It's really good.
It's great. It's wild. I love it. It's terrifying. It's nightmare fuel. He does look like he will kill you. That's so rough. Again, that's nightmare fuel. It's great. Oh no. Like, you don't want this person walking towards you like that? Okay. This? No. That's nightmare fuel, man.
Objection.
He's a little, yeah, he has a, oh yeah, yeah. Fucking, I did consider giving him a bit of a snaky voice after.
Yeah, so
while.
him and Bronco sure do love sticking their tongues out.
They do. I think it was at that point I was like, dude. I think I said like, I think I gave him a laugh like, and I'm like, that's Palpatine. I love that the fucking squirrels have their own picture here. Please, show me the picture. Show me all of the things of him getting beat the shit out of. Oh my god, please. Yes! Yes! The fucking gorilla did me in, dude. This part about built-in charging port? Nice. Yeah, the fucking I remember the gorilla did me in. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did you come from, bud? Alright, that's beautiful. Documentation? Oh, yeah. Special exhibits. Oh.
He's like, I'm gonna uppercut you right now, Eustace. I
She
swear
will.
to God.
She will too. I do not mind you looking down at me. Nice. Me when I get up in the morning. Hell yeah. Some cool posing and shit. Hey, I got them all. Design specs. Yeah, let's look at this shit real quick. So I think we went through a lot of these last time. We finished AI 1, so let's... What? Oh, this is like original Gavel shit. Oh, they had a few colors for her. I like that they didn't go for the black, actually. I think that peaks a lot better. I do kind of like that green, though. I'm not gonna lie. Not for her everyday colors, but I think for like a casual outfit, that'd be kind of sick. Actually, I like that green. But I'm a bias towards greens.
Yeah, I do think her ultimate color scheme
It's good.
Is really good.
I do not like this with the white on the inside and the black on the outside. I like the black with the white on the outside. I like that a lot more. Oh yeah, so this is the one they basically went with eventually, just without the hearts.
Yeah, there's a couple
These are
changes
other
in here.
Gavel options.
Bayonetta, is that you?
I know, right? Huh. I don't like these ones as much.
No.
No.
The final one was definitely good.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Yes, this is a
somewhat
Gavel I
nerdier.
would still want to fucking, like, absolutely kick my ass 100%. Like, this is still a Gavel who I'd be like, yes, ma'am, kick my ass. But the thing is, Gavel isn't just kick your ass. She's a level of grace and elegance that this design brings out that these designs do not bring out. These designs don't bring out that grace and elegance.
This doesn't have church girl.
No, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
This,
Like this is a book nerd. She
Yeah.
looks nerdy.
this looks. She looks honestly like. I don't know. She looks. This does not look like a person who would talk about the goddess of justice. You know what I'm saying? This is a person who would be like. This is a person who I think would be a lot more strict to the rules. Yes, but for the sake of the rules themselves. This is a woman who's all
Yes.
about the goddess of justice.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I see where they're coming from. That when it was like when you're looking at the old stuff.
Yeah, depending on like what the original concept for her, like
Yeah.
maybe she didn't have that justice angle. It could have been more, you know, she's like very rules oriented as a
Yeah.
judge. But like, yeah,
But yeah, no. I'm glad they scrapped these designs. 100%.
yeah.
Oh, another Gavel design. This looks like a younger Gavel, actually. Like Kid Gavel learning. Yeah, these are some other Gavel designs. They're pretty sick, actually. Young Gavel? Hell yeah.
I don't mind
Is
her
that a
like more
sword?
curly hair. I like her. Her
Is this a gavel
curly-haired-
sword?
Lol.
That's insane. She has a gavel rapier.
I like the curly-haired one kind of a bit.
Up here?
No, down.
Oh, this
And
one.
to the left.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
It is. There's a lot of good designs here, I think. That's wild, though. Fucking like a hammer makes sense. A fucking gavel lightsaber.
No, get that out of here.
So Eustace. What the fuck is this? Wait, what? Were they giving him like anime shonen vibes for a second? What is this? No, that's not Eustace.
If Eustace was smart.
If Eustace had a competent fucking mentor.
I do like the less floofy version of him down there. Like,
Right here.
yeah.
I see why. I mean, he looks
Like,
very
that's-
refined.
That's what he could look like if, like, once he straightens out a bit.
I mean, yeah, it's curly, then it's straightened.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Oh my gosh. That's more Eustace, I think. Probably.
This is Eustace Winter!
See, it has his pose on this, on the bottom right, so it has to be Eustace.
It is Eustace. Oh my lord, that is... Oh no! That's so... Oh, I'm so glad they didn't use this one either. That's
Yeah, no.
rough. Oh, that's rough. What is this? What is this?
Again, very sort of different vibe. Probably before they knew what they wanted Eustace to be, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cause like that, that pose looks more like a very confident Eustace as compared to who he is. Apollo?
I know. I was like, wait, what the fuck's Apollo doing here? I was very like, what the fuck's Apollo doing here? Then you get fucking Cloud over here and like weird Sephiroth or some shit.
It could be that. Oh, Jesus, there's a spider.
You good?
The spider.
They really puffed up his lips here. Fucking. These are these all useless designs? No, this can't be useless.
I wonder if like the
What's
Apollo
this?
one was like they went to school together.
Maybe.
So I think Apollo was already a thing.
This is a wild one. I don't know. Well, I mean, obviously Eustace here. That looks like Apollo. I don't know who these characters are at all. If this is supposed to be another Eustace, it's wild.
I think it might be more Eustace's. What is happening in that bottom left? Wait, go back.
I don't know, man. Like, what is this?
Is Francisca like sucking in his hair? I don't understand.
I mean, there's the whip here. I don't know what's happening here. Is he like whipping back with his hair?
So strange. Whatever is
that like a
maybe.
ponytail at the back? Yeah, it's like a ponytail at the back. Yeah.
So strange.
Just such a bad. No, they did use this right with his design. This is a good Eustace design. I get it. That's pretty good here. That's good here. With the straighter hair, that's fine. No. No. Yeah. No. We don't need Cloud. They give him chest hair? They did. Oh my god. No, this kid.
Oh.
No. Eddie. My man. Yeah, see, it looks like his stuff is pretty similar. It seems like they had a pretty good idea for him. It looks like the differences is like, do we make him more cowboy or not? I don't mind both of them, but like I think the classic one, the simplest one, fits him best. He doesn't seem like a cowboy. He doesn't seem like the guy to like. Let me rephrase this. He doesn't seem like the guy to get too crazy with his shit. Just nice, simple, easy. Good old Uncle Eddie. The clothing is what's primarily changing. It looks like here. Yeah. Why? What? They have a speed. They have an underwear version of Eddie.
Hello.
What the hell? I love that it does match his fucking shirt though. That is kind of funny as hell.
Strange, so strange.
Also, that is kind of fucking sick. That's a powerful Eddie pose.
I don't know what's up with his face.
I think it's the hat's angled at a weird area, but I do see what you mean, yeah. More Eddie. Is this? Who's this?
Okay, so here's where we get into the weird designs.
Yeah. I mean, that's gotta be like Gregory? That can't be Eddie. So this is Eddie. Who the fuck is this? Eddie too? Because like no, because this guy has a gun. Eddie doesn't have a gun.
Unclear. Is that Bodhidharma?
Maybe that might be Bodhidharma. Yeah. No, he's got like a fucking. Is this a fucking Von Karma? On the bottom right?
It can't be because.
Well, he's got the little stupid cravat and bow tie.
But it can't be because we know what Von Karma and.
That's right. Yeah.
Looks like Von Karma has existed for
So
a
who the
long
fuck is
time
this,
before
too?
this, and like.
Yeah, maybe it is Bodhidharma. You're right. I wish I could read Japanese so I could understand what the fuck they're saying.
Or it could be the guy who wants to be the best at sweets.
Oh, Carmelo, whatever his name is.
Yeah, so that could be Artie Frost. I don't know. Or it could be Artie Frost and the guy who wants to be the best at sweets.
Maybe, yeah.
Because, like, again, Edgeworth's dad, we already know what he looks like from AA1.
Yeah. I think... I know the primary difference is the colors. I just don't like the black one. Otherwise, I'm pretty cool with
I think
the gray,
gray
the
would
tans.
have been cool, but probably they didn't give him the gray because of it probably blend too much with bad.
Yeah. Like I think they did the good choice here. Oh, more Gregory Edgeworth. Let's go. Then there's Baby Eddie over here. Don't remember his name. I don't care. Maggie Bird.
Who's that guy over there?
Yeah, one size too small, homegirl. They had a lot of different designs for her, actually.
Well, it's not even a size too small. It's the fact that, like, so if you look at the girl over
she's
to
not
the
even
left,
wearing that fucking
she's not
chest
like
covering.
for some reason they have like an emergency chest cover, which like why is it designed like that? The world may never know.
Also, they try to make
It's
her
like
look
the
more
stupidest
evil.
design.
That's wild. They try to make her look more evil. That's wild, actually.
Well, she was a bit of a red herring, I think.
Yeah,
but,
literally, yeah. Oh, okay. I kind of dig that, actually.
support women's wrongs.
They have them all here. Okay. Sorry, that one's very funny to me. That's gotta be Bloody Harlow, right? No.
I don't.
That's
I don't know.
Alright.
Could be Excelsius. I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know. This could be a lot.
This could be the
different people.
Amano, whatever.
Yeah, it
Cause
could be
we're
Amano.
about that time, yeah. Oh God, no, never mind. He's got the fucking ears. That's right. Right, they should have a few designs. Okay, I think actually they're all pretty good. I don't see anyone that's bad. Well, I don't know what this is, but like I think the short hair here works pretty good like that too.
I mean, she has the short hair, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. I see it's a little past 10, so let's kind of speed run through these real quick. Get your Callisto U in.
What a baddie! What a baddie!
Oh shit.
Hello.
Hold on. Yeah, these are good. This one, I kind of dig this one right here. The hat, I kind of dig that.
Very femme fatale.
Yeah.
But once again, you can't be too cool in Ace Attorney. It's impossible.
You can't. You can't. I think this is like a whole crawling thing scene here.
Like that's just your sexy femme
That's your
fatale.
fan service, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean obviously I think they went with a good one, but like I do kind of like that vibe a lot right here. Oh, the other Karasu.
Yeah.
Oh. Hell yeah. Those were so it looks like that was some like original bad designs right over here. Which I'm glad I didn't go with either of these. That was a Callisto U. What is this Callisto U? It's so different. These are two very different Callistos. These almost feel like fucking mecha pilot shits, you know what I'm saying? And then there's what's his name in the background? Faraday. Okay. Yep. Quercus out. That's funny. What? That was a Quercus potential? Jesus Christ, it terrifies me. Look how many times they practice this guy's nose. Okay. Vandoland? Oh, there's Tabuloid here?
It looks like a tabuloid, possibly.
Yeah, feels like a Tabuloid. I don't know.
Or something. Like, because she looks like a dolphin person.
You're right, yeah. Oh, she's
like
a dolphin trainer. Yeah.
so I don't know what she would be
Never mind then. I don't know who this is.
in
Then.
investigations.
I think they went with the right design.
Presidente.
Yeah. I don't think Bronco had too many different. Oh, there's Tabuloid. I actually like all these like alternative designs. I do like the ones with the spikier, poofier hair better.
Yeah, the spikier one is better.
Yeah, like this one's pretty good
more
too.
fun.
That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. It's good, but I'm not a big fan of it. Whoa! Hello, sir!
Hi.
Glamour shot right here on Shelly the Killer. Damn! Oh, well, hello, sir! Oh, shit. Also, goddamn.
Fan service.
The fan service. Equal opportunity fan service. Thank you for giving us Shelly the Killer fan service game. Hello. I appreciate it. You gave us some, what was her name? Chamomile fan service. Now you give us Shelly the Killer fan service. That makes sense. Yep. Thank you. Oh my god. Was there going to be a fucking fight between these two?
Epic.
That would have been sick as hell. Oh my god. They got him with a rifle here. Is that like a shit? Oh, that's a soft serve. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god, look at him. Look at him. Oh my god. They're fucking like doing like Michelangelo shit with him. What the hell? But how much I would pay to see this fight though? I want to see this shit. Dude, I want to see that shit. That's cool as hell.
That's cool as hell.
Here we go, Bodhidharma.
Puppy.
God, I'm so glad I didn't go with that design right here. Oh, sorry, no, this one's actually fine. This one I'm so glad they didn't go with.
Yeah.
This one's fine. This one still looks old and grizzled. I don't like this one. This one's really good, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. This one's still good. It's actually... I like this one more than I like this one. Oh, this still has the stupid eye patch. Never mind. 0 out of 10. Stupid eye patches. Fucking hate it.
I wonder if they were originally going to tie him to Link.
Oh, good question. I don't care about much. I'm sorry. Fifi Lagarde.
I love that Fifi Lagarde's entire coat is just many
Foxes.
alive ferrets.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
So good. The fuck's this? Like, that's Tangaroa. Who is that? Tangaroa? That's a no. It's not Tangaroa. I refuse. Sorry, I just thought we were getting a little late, so I wanted to go through them a little quicker. She has a pretty solid design. No one, I don't think they haven't changed much of it.
Again, more daddy
She's
issues.
great. I love her. She's so fun.
Yesy.
What the fuck? A garden gnome here?
Lol.
That's so good. They didn't do much change to his design, honestly.
When all of Ace Attorney is the result of a garden gnome.
Fucking Tekken fighter here? Come on. Wild. Oh, they had a few different band locations. Okay. God, somehow this is worse than that. This one's terrifying.
I didn't dig it though.
Yeah, I can see why. More Excelsius down here.
I'd say give
Excelsius over
him
here.
alien grasshopper antenna on that one.
Hmm. That's like some Miyazaki looking shit right here. The hair's great, actually.
Hair's awesome.
That's oh god, she reminds me of a character from somewhere. I don't remember where, but yeah, that's good shit. No, that's too old. It's too old looking. It looks like young teenager. Like too old. Too old. No. These are all no.
I
this
mean,
is perfect.
technically he is a teenager, but
Yeah, but he's supposed to be a little bit of a runt.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any of these for him for the little runt feel.
I think some of them look good.
I don't know. I think they look good. I don't like any of them for him though. He's Gordy.
Nope, that's not Gordy.
Over here.
Torosaurus.
Gordy right here. Fighting the Torosaurus, yeah.
I see. Okay, yes. I kind of missed it since this later line work.
Oh, what? That is appropriately evil. That Edgeworth?
No, that's like... It's
Look
like
at
he's
the
doing it to himself. I don't know.
No, it looks like the hair says Edgeworth. I don't. Oh.
Is that Bronco? That's not Edgeworth.
I mean,
That's the same guy as the one in the suit right there. So that could be him and Bronco.
oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're gonna make him handsome? No.
Yes, handsome Squidward.
Handsome Squidward. Oh my lord. Pearl? What's Pearl doing here?
She's just like, I lost the people I was with. Mr. Edgeworth is like, you'd better get back to
Okay, I think we went to
that
the mom.
man.
That man. Oh, I think that's about it. Hold on. The only one thing I wanted to see was what is
See, so it's winning deductions is his stupid.
dun, 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 dun. Alright, what's his other one called?
I think it's gonna be like towards the end. So just like go towards the end, and then it's gonna be like he's just
Winning Independence.
Yes, that one.
It doesn't sound too much like the other one. Maybe I'm just not hearing it.
Yeah, it's so like a lot of people like he has that kind of like conductor motif, so people
Yeah.
like to say that like the first one sounds like, you know, something he put together being like, this is what sounds good, right?
And then he made his own.
And then it becomes an actual like coherent sort
Yeah.
of march.
Alright. That all right, so to close this off, I really enjoyed this game. The first one did at the very end make me hate everything for a little bit for how long it was, but
It got pretty epic though, you gotta admit.
yeah, it did. AI
Like,
2 though
yeah.
reclaimed everything as well.
Yeah,
Great
AI
characters.
So good.
It's so good. I honestly recommend
It's
it.
hard with its themes. Like it is like everything is connected, and this is about daddy issues, and you just have to strap in.
Exactly. I think it's great. I think they did an amazing job with AI and AI 2. I really enjoyed it. So if you guys ever get interested in playing Ace Attorney, definitely give them a shot. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of secrets that we didn't do because we were either running out of time or yada yada. But go for it. Take a look at it. Highly recommend it. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And as always, Katie, thanks for joining me with these games.
Of course.
AI 2 was great. I think overall a great understanding of Edgeworth has come out of it, and it is so much fun. It is so much fun. Anything you want to say before we head off?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so if you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the Ace Attorney investigation series. We will be, we'll see, probably in a week or two. I don't know. I know there's some like holidays and shit coming up. And whatever. So like, we'll be getting to Ace Attorney 5. Of course, though, you know, we're gonna get there. Again, I don't know fucking holiday, so we'll talk about that. Well, just keep an eye out. Ace Attorney 5 is next on the list, I believe, right? Or are we doing Ace Attorney Investigation 0, the Quercus Alba dating simulator?
I mean, hard to say, but I think we should probably go to 5.
I think that one's more applicable to the lore.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. You don't think Obama's dating Quercus Alba? Damn it. All right.
Listen, we can get into it for some time.
Yeah.
We need a break.
Yeah. All right, YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. We hope you had a good one. Stay safe. Stay Botanist Cool, YouTube. We'll see you soon.
Bye.